Good morning, fellas. How are we doing? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday stream, boys. I think I'm ready. Let me get actually one sec. I have one more thing to get ready, okay? One more thing to prepare. Stalling for content as per usual. Go ahead. Have your fun, okay? Flame the streamer. That's half my job anyway, boys, okay? Here we go. Let me get things sorted out. Antium, I see you. What's up? What's up, dude? Yes, I am. Today is my first ever, bro. I'm so excited for the Patrouski doesn't read YouTube or Twitch chat allegations to begin. Today is the first day ever that I'm try streaming. I'm try streaming on both Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Okay, I've needed to try it out for a while. We're testing it. Dude, if you can manage 6 OTs in 400 hours, if you can average over 1 shiny per 100 hours, I think that's insane. I think that's like really good. I think that's like well above average in my personal opinion. Okay, we have things to cover though. Okay, let's get let's get this set up, and then we'll do the cover that in a quick second, boys. We'll cover it in a quick second. We got so many fucking browsers up. Okay. Okay. All right, time for YouTube voice. Everybody chat, behave. Smiley face. Alrighty, fellas. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome back to the PokeMMO stream recap. Another beautiful day of playing some PokeMMO. I'm going to be mostly focused on shiny hunting today. I have some Pokeyen to go collect really quick, though, before we get started on that. And then I do have some events to announce coming up, official PokeMMO events to announce coming up very soon. But first things first, we have a fair bit of Pokeyen to collect. A free juicy little 120k, 60k, and then like 200k, like 200k, nothing crazy, but about a fair bit of Pokeyen. I'm sure I'll be listing some more stuff today and making some more Pokeyen as well, but I want to focus on shiny hunting. I have a problem with getting distracted and not getting as many encounters as I should per hour, which I'm sure a lot of you guys suffer from as well. Let's just go ahead and start getting encounters right away, and then we'll keep talking. So there's a lot of catch events. For those who don't know, in Pokemon, there's community events every single week, usually 3 to 4 multiple events a week, right? So coming up, for example, on April 12th, guys, tomorrow, this is tomorrow, April 12th. If you're watching the stream recap, it's actually today. It is at 3 p.m. ET. So if you're watching the stream recap quickly, there's a good chance the event is not over yet. So go check it out. There's a bear tick catch event, bear tick and Vanillish, I assume over in Unova, over at Dragon Spiral Tower in Unova at 3 p.m. ET. That's my time zone, so I shout it out. With nature bonuses, species bonuses, if you want to check out the details, it's all over on the official events page on the PokeMMO forums, as well as a chance to win a shiny Cubchoo. I think the coolest part about events in PokeMMO is there's a chance to win shiny Pokemon, really good IV shiny Pokemon. This is a 3 times 31 or whatever IVs you want to select, plus 3 times 28. So you can get yourself a 3 times 31 plus 3 times 28 shiny by winning a catch event. Or just get some RP as well. You make Pokeyen passively when you play catch events, as long as you're like fall swiping Pokeball off the Pokemon you're catching, and then also have a chance at a greater prize. Catch events are amazing. And then we also have a Spinda catch event on the 13th of April, which is just a Spinda non-shiny 6 times 31, but keep an eye out for that Spinda catch event. It's a fun one. And then the screenshot competition. The secret base screenshot competition ends on the 14th. So this is coming to a close in the next 3 days or so. And there's a shiny Sableye up for grabs, simply for the beauty of a beautiful screenshot and actually keeping an eye on that. So make sure to check those out. Those are, if you want to stay up to date on PokeMMO events, always checking the official events page on the PokeMMO forums is the best way to do so. I try to shout them out whenever possible, and I will try to work on that. But welcome to the stream recap. Let's get some frillish encounters. How are we doing today, boys? What's up, chat? What's the Minecraft thing behind you? That is my own personal, my big dig. You're actually witnessing my own personal big dig while watching the stream. It's an honor to have you guys witnessing such a thing. I dug a lot of blocks on Minecraft, and I recorded it, and this is the outcome. There you go. Oh my god, it's the big dig. Holy, dude. He read mine. Patrouski doesn't read TikTok chat. I see my wife in chat. I'm reading TikTok chat. What's up, K4? I see you guys. I see you guys over on TikTok chat. Wow, inspirational. I know. People have been asking, Spidget, you know, what are you, Patrouski, what do you do when you're not shiny hunting, okay? When you're not bashing your head into the wall over and over and over again to see a virtual colored monster, you know, what are you doing? I'm usually digging holes in Minecraft. Fucking caught, okay? I mean, that's usually what I'm doing. I'm usually digging giant square holes, seeing how deep I can go. Very similar to your mother activities. Minecraft movie reaction. We could do the Minecraft movie review today. I just don't have anything to add to it, man. My Minecraft movie review is the most boring thing in the history of the world, and I'm honest about that, okay? Was it a good movie? No. Would it be fun to go watch with the boys? Maybe. You know? Maybe. Was it fun? Well, like, do I regret going to see it with my wife? No. Like, it was a fun little date night. It's a terrible movie. Like, it was honestly worse than I expected, but I wonder if my expectations just got lost along the way. It was honestly worse than I expected, and what's the word? The best region for making money in PokeMMO generally is Unova. You can make money in any region late game, especially once you you know, become a true end game player. Once you're doing like breeding for profit, flipping for profit, like the big end game stuff, and that's all region inclusive activities. So the Minecraft movie was like, it was just not. I gave it a 1 out of 5 on Letterboxd, so a 2 out of 10. It's not a good movie, but like, was it fun? At least it was like fun. It was a fun, like, the proper Letterboxd rating might be 1 star and then like it. 1 star liked the classic, dude. If we all petition for the Pokemon Company to make a 8-foot tall shiny Pokemon plush, I don't know if we have the technology. I don't know if we have the resources as a community, and I honestly don't know. I'll say it. I don't know if Nintendo can afford to craft an 8-foot tall shiny Chuckle plush. I don't know if it's possible. You know, a man can dream, but I don't know if it's actually. That needs to be like a Mythbusters episode. I don't know if that's plausible. Do you see the gifts from here? What are the, okay, I need to, TikTokers. How does it work? Explain it to me. How does it work? I have literally no idea. I need all the TikTok Zoomers to coach me. Just call Mythbusters. What's his name? Jamie or whatever. What are the 2 Mythbusters boys? Chicken Jockey. We had a good viewer audience. I think we had a good audience. I think we had like one group of like, there was like 4 teenage boys behind us watching, and they were like a little riled up during Chicken Jockey, but that's, I mean, in a fun, respectful manner. Like I think there was one kid that like clapped pretty loud when he said Chicken Jockey, and like, I'm 26 years old. He was just having fun. Who fucking cares? Like, I feel like if it was like the whole theater, I can imagine if I was a parent and I had a small child with me, and the whole theater erupted the way it does on like TikTok, and I would be a little, you know, like, come on guys, let's, you know, there's children here. I don't know if there was any kids in our theater. I feel like it was literally like the youngest person might have been like 16, maybe 14. Fun in this economy. Yeah, the Minecraft movie was like fun. I would now, if you are a single bachelor, like 24-year-old guy, I probably wouldn't go see the Minecraft movie. It's not worth the funds, boys. And it's not like it's particularly expensive. It's just that we can allocate those somewhere else, you know? We can allocate those. Get some magic cards, okay? You don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta do all that. If someone gives you a gift, here you have to give the person OT. Oh, okay. I mean, if that's how it works, I mean, chat's gonna teach me. If that's how it works, it's how it works. Actually true and real? I don't know, so I can be manipulated into whatever fucking TikTok chat wants. That is true. Marco's kind of old now, man. You're not. Yeah, you're not exactly. I mean, you know, I could whip out the fucking boomer card. The first time, the fucking old guy from fucking SpongeBob, the first time I heard about Minecraft was on IGN.com before YouTube was a thing. I mean, it was a thing, but it wasn't, you know. Elvin, I started playing in 2010. Don't get it twisted. Generous 5 out of 10. I mean, I respect it. you're not gonna find me giving any hot take on Technoblade. It seems like he was a beloved figure. I never watched his videos personally, but I mean, I'm glad they did it. There was a few, the problem is I don't even know like I don't know what's true stories anymore versus memes. I heard the Technoblade reference like wasn't going to be added until like towards the very end when the kid actor mentioned it, but I don't even know if that's true or like people just be saying shit on Instagram nowadays, and there's no way to check like eyewitness testimony stories on shit like that. So what do? You just take it as fact? You just qualify it when you repeat it? Find this game. So many people call PokeMMO the best game they've never heard of, like unironically. The legend, yeah, it's a cute meme. But you know, by the way, I can if you want I can do it, man. Retro Pat. For those who don't know, I do have a side. I have 2 other channels. One's not doing so hot. Retro Pat is chilling. I've got Retro Pat where I do like non-PokeMMO content essentially. Thanks for the subarino. Yo, G-Star. Wait, who is this? What the hell? I love this. This name goes crazy. G-Star Gobi. You remind me of fuck, is that like the Arrested Development brother? Job? That's what I think of when that name goes crazy, man. G-Star Gobi. They're from Dungeon Defenders. It's always one of the craziest things to me, Damar, is when someone finds me through RetroPad and then comes over to the main channel. That's wild to me, because obviously it's a small passion project memer. What is an EV/XP mod you guys use that as AoE's hordes? I think Pikachu is the ultimate like horde destroyer. My surname is Gobi. That's awesome, dude. It's a cool name, man. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. So Pikachu gets access to Sweet Scent, gets access to Surf and Discharge, as well as you can put HMs on like Fly, as well as you put Light Ball on it to have it do enough damage. Yeah, I've seen Arcane. Arcane, as much as I hate Riot Games and I despise League of Legends, I don't think you'll see anybody being like, oh yeah, Arcane is bad. Arcane's good. There's like no beef with Arcane. I was a little worried. I think the first 3 episodes of the 2nd season were pretty slow at the start. What's up, Chimeri? The first like parts of the 2nd season were a little slow for a while, but then I feel like it picked up. I mean, I do have one critique, not to focus on negatives. Arcane is really good. I think Arcane is probably a 10 out of 10 series overall. Maybe a, like season 1, 10 out of 10, maybe season 2, 9 out of 10, but like pushing, it's close. It's close. Season 2's music was like laughably bad. Nobody seems to notice it for a few episodes, but I was like, am I crazy? How is nobody noticing like how bad the music, the music in Arcane season 2, Echo will like jump and it'll be like, and that's when I jumped. And then he'll like dive on an enemy, and that's when you gotta dive to attack the enemy. And I'm like, dude, what the music is like AI written. It's just saying what's happening on screen. What the fuck is happening? The music for season 2 of Arcane was a little fucking wacky. Yeah. In the movie though, there was like a cute little pig with a crown that walks across, and they're like, oh, it's a legend. It's cute. AI writing. I don't think it's actually. Well, no. That's the sad part. I think it's human writing. That just is so bad. It comes off like AI. You know. Is modest Scarf Pelipper I've enough for Heatran? Ooh, I have to check it's a great. We got the technical questions over in TikTok. Why does TikTok have the hardcore gamers? I have to go check the Poke Pace that I have says 31 speed, but I don't know. I haven't done the Heatran fight. I'm aware of the strats. I've built the team. I haven't played it yet personally. I don't want to give you incorrect information. How do you get to Heatran? Heatran is like the infernal cape of PokeMMO, if you're familiar with RuneScape. It's the big bad. It's the most difficult PVM challenge in the game. It is the only permanent raid in the game. And it's not kind of like the big bad thing you go do when you beat everything, you know? You have to have complete Pokedex to even attempt it. You need like 4 OTs. You need a ton of things. Yeah, what's up, Fate Cash? Magikarp farming in the Safari Zone is still profitable, and it's still decent to do if you're... What's the word? If you're like from scratch. But if you have like 100k Pokeyen or have like a catching Breloom, it's not worth to go farm Magikarps, in my opinion. I mean, you can. Fun over efficiency, and whatever you can enjoy doing long term is better than efficiency, right? Especially on TikTok. Yo, what's up, Soria? Happy to have you, dude. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell. I don't want to get ahead of myself for sure. G-Star, thank you, Essence, for the charm, guys. Thank you. That could be amazing or it could be terrible. I really just don't know, and I don't want to like get ahead of myself and make presumptions before the game's even released. Yeah, the new RuneScape open world survival thing. Thank you, Essence, dude. Yeah, good luck to you, man. Okay, the Apom in the party is a... Oh my, it's the shiny Apom. Should we go shot in the Safari Zone today? That'd be kind of a funny meme to do on stream. A little TikTok Safari shunting. I sacked some capital, so are there anything that are worth investing right now? Usually investing comes during event season. I mean, you could always make investments outside of event season, but you're putting yourself at so much more of a risk. If you can just wait, the problem is event season just ended, right? It is like actually hard to lose money if you just invest in event season, you know? If you just buy the sealed product, a good example is I bought Lucky Red envelopes, right? So if you just try to wait until the hardest part is guessing the bottom out, right? What's up, Ventra? What's up, Shintian? How you doing, dude? If I butcher any names, going quickly. Oh, what's it called? I already forgot. Lucky Reds. My friends list is full bladder. So I bought like 700 Lucky Red envelopes, right? For... Here, someone just said in chat, I've developed a bunch of capital. Is there anything I should invest into right now? I'm gonna be super... I mean, you could always invest in Pokemon, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not as foolproof or safe outside of event season. You could make investments. You could prepare for things ahead of Shiny Wars. You could try to make some guesstimate calls, like what maybe the possible summer update will be with the VGC coming around the corner. Maybe you want to factor in that. But in my opinion, like, just waiting for event season is the easiest thing. It's really like, as long as you are patient during event season and wait for the bottom out price. The hardest part is predicting what the bottom out price will be. But for example, I bought 700 Lucky Red envelopes. I mean, what was the price on these? I have to go check exactly, but let's see what they are now. I've gained a lot of profit on these, a stupid amount of money. And it's just not even... It's just dumb. It's dumb that I can make this amount of money without even doing anything, but by making an investment. It is kind of silly. I bought 789. I think I sold off some of them. I bought 700 of them for 46,000 Pokeyen. They are now worth around 68,000 Pokeyen a piece. That is a total gain of 47%. I gained 17 million Pokeyen by buying these. If I were to go sell these now, I'd have to sell them over time. Like, it'd probably take like a month or so, 1 month to sell them all. But I bought these in February when the Lunar New Year event was happening. The fact that I can make 17 million Pokeyen by just spending yen and sitting on my ass and shiny hunting. Investments are how you develop any sort of insane wealth in PokeMMO. I don't know if it's possible to ever reach 1 billion Pokeyen by simply grinding. I think you have to make investments. But I really recommend being patient and waiting for investments in event season. It's hard to go wrong with event season. Event season, like, sealed product reaches the bottom out. Now, don't go buying everything willy-nilly. Don't go buying... yeah, 50% in 2 months is nuts. It's insane. It's insane. And this happens, like, a fair bit in event season in PokeMMO still. We're seeing less opportunity for investments, but we're still seeing a shit ton, you know? Because as people get smarter and learn more about, like, they should invest in PokeMMO, more people are investing, and that makes it harder to, that makes lowers profit margins, right? But a lot of people don't have the patience for it. A lot of people get into investing in, like, the Halloween event, for example, and then by the time the Christmas event rolls around, they don't have any more Pokeyen, so they just sell out of all of their Halloween investments at, like, a loss or a very small gain. And then, like, you're not actually doing anything then, right? you never want to be that because it's not investing, it's like impatience, right? Don't be that person who invests in Halloween events, sells to buy the Christmas stuff, and then you buy the Christmas event, and then you sell for the Lunar New Year event. Like, no, buy your stuff, sit on it for at least, if you're not willing to sit on stuff for at least 2 years, I don't recommend investing in PokeMMO. Generally, you have faster turnaround times than that, but you have to bunker down for the worst case scenario. If you want to make investments in PokeMMO, I would wait until Shiny Wars is around the horizon. We get like quick flips with like maybe fossils, but generally long-term investments, I recommend waiting for event season. That's really important, but I would just wait, which is a long way. It's like October. It's a long way away, but use that your Pokeyen to make more Pokeyen and then utilize it when event season comes around. It is too late to get out. Alpha Weekend was only available during, was it Christmas? I'm trying to remember. Yo, what's up, Himpy? Yes, this is PokeMMO. What's up, Mac? Thanks for helping out on TikTok. Do you think you have captured the biggest audience a PokeMMO channel can? No. Wait, so you want to know the real? No, absolutely not. I think there's so much room to grow, and there's so many more people who, yeah. I mean, the crazy thing is, it's a great question. The crazy thing is, when I started my PokeMMO YouTube channel, I had a serious conversation with my wife, like, hey, is this worth it? Like, the player base is pretty small. It's a pretty niche game, but I'm really passionate about it. Like, I was like, I was like applying for jobs at the time, and I was like, this might be like a waste of time if I literally can't grow past like 5,000 subs because there's just not enough players, right? Me and my wife sat down, we crunched the numbers, and we were like, there's a good chance, like, even if I get every single person to subscribe that plays PokeMMO, maybe I get like 15,000 subs. That's what me and my wife thought the end game was, 15,000 subs. And now I think I reached 15k subs in like 1 year, or like a year and a bit, which is still like kind of slow, but like it's progress, you know? Depends on who you are. Everybody's journey is different. But now I'm at fucking 60k. Like, it's insane. Like, we didn't think 60k was possible. We didn't think it was a PokeMMO channel having over 50,000 subs was not imaginable at the time. The highest subscribed YouTube channel when I created a PokeMMO YouTube was, I believe it was Best Friends, who had like around 3k. I think that was the highest subscribed to channel was 3,000 subs on YouTube. That was it. That was the most. It was crazy, man. It was right time, right. I got really lucky. Right time, right place. Anyways, what's up, Slivel? Happy to see you, Slivel. What's up, dude? Did I just use levels on accident? That's an oops. That's okay. That's an oops, but that's okay. Let's put some real wubbers on, not just schmeemers. Okay. Darkrai is not most of the legendaries, so things like Darkrai is not even a permanently ownable one. Darkrai was one of the most controversial updates probably in PokeMMO history. They released Darkrai in a temporary form. You would defeat the Darkrai raid, you would unlock a Darkrai summoning orb, which is something I have, right? So I have this. I can here, fuck it. If someone asked about Darkrai, I don't use it for anything, so you know what? We'll summon it for content, for people who don't know. So Darkrai, you get this Darkrai summoning, or you cannot get this anymore. It only comes around during Halloween, okay? It was one of the most controversial updates I've ever seen in Pokemon history. I don't think I've ever seen more people be upset about it. They were not happy with this. But as you can see, why is my IVs are terrible? Did they get reset? I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. Maybe I never fixed it. But here's my Darkrai, for example. Darkrai, timid nature. It's EV trained. You had to like EV train. It's like I put like special moves on and stuff, but I can only have it for 2 hours. After 2 hours, this Darkrai despawns. Now, I personally wasn't opposed to this. I think it's cool. I think the ability to have like a really specific, powerful Uber tier legendary that would be too broken to put in the game normally, to be able to own it for 2 hours. I think it's like once every 3 days, once you like fully level it up or whatever. I think that's fine. I think it's a cool caveat to allow you to use it for like certain raids. The problem is, and I'm not trying to like discredit players who were frustrated by it, because there's good reason to be frustrated by it. Darkrai has no benefit right now. There is no raid or no piece of content where like Darkrai is best in slot. And that feels really frustrating for players who went out of their way to do all these raids, like work to get the Darkrai, only have it for a little bit of time, and then also it's not even good anywhere. Now, my argument is it'll be good in the future. People just get too, in my opinion, short-sighted when it comes to MMOs. MMOs are so omega long-term, right? They are trying to, and Pokemon's always, the Pokemon devs have always planned for the future. They are trying to balance, my guess is Darkrai for future raids. They don't want it to be where Darkrai is best in slot at every raid. He's so broken, but they probably do want to be best in slot somewhere, you know? So we'll see. We'll see what comes of that. But yeah, this was definitely the most, and I understand Pokemon is about catching them all, right? People don't like to not be able to permanently own their Pokemon. That's why in a Nuzlocke, it's a big punishment to release your Pokemon after it like dies, right? People hate not being able to permanently own their Pokemon. And I think that's understandable. That's a fundamental part of Pokemon that PokeMMO is breaking with the Darkrai thing. So I understand a lot of the criticism and skepticism. There's a lot of like visceral hatred when it happened. We're way past it now. I think the community is chilled out. But there's really good critiques of Darkrai. I like summoning Orb Legendaries personally, but if the community does not like them overall, I don't think the devs are going to spend more time on them in the future. They'd rather just add weaker legendaries like the Reggie trios that can be permanently owned. They have discussed this is a while ago, but I'll repeat the information people probably forgot or maybe weren't there, which is super fair. Rach did once say that Mew and Victini are, I think, the next like legendaries they're looking to add. They talked about how Mew and Victini would be permanently ownable legendaries, possibly, maybe one day. Okay, it's not guaranteed, but it was talked about by one of the devs, so that's an important factor to keep an eye out for. I'm not saying anytime soon. They don't usually like pump legendaries into the game. It's usually a pretty slow process, but an important one to watch out for, you know. Won't let me buy coins. Oh no, we're cooked. What do the diamonds mean? What, the metrics on TikTok are so funny. One gifter. Who gifted? How do I say Antium gifted? Hey, Antium, thanks for the gifted whatever. What do you even gift? I don't know how this dude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get boomered. Okay, boomered. I don't know how this platform works. I don't even know what you gift, but thank you, Antium. I feel like those celebrities who like stream for the first time on Twitch, and who was it who was like, fuck that guy for gifting a sub or whatever, and he was like, no, that's a good thing, and he was like, oh, okay, thank you. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I'm live on TikTok for the first time, which is a funny meme. My wife's been trying to push me to do it for a while. I mean, if more people could find out about PokeMMO, that's what matters, man. Game is good. If you like Pokemon, all my TikTok scrollers, if you like Pokemon and you like MMOs, try out PokeMMO. If you fucking hate MMOs and you just like Pokemon, play it with your friends for a few hundred hours, you know? Get a few hours, there you go. Entertainment. Kevin Hart, yeah, that's kind of a good meme. Kevin Hart and Kai, like, that's a good clip. That's, yeah. It's a good meme. Right now, there are times Jellison is one of those. That's a good call. Jellison's one of those. I'm just shiny hunting it, but there are times where Jellison is a highly demanded competitive Pokemon. There's just no other competitive mon like Jellison, I would argue. How much should I sell a Nikita box for? I have a video if you Google how to price check a Pokemon box, but it's pretty simple. I can just show you right now. The way that I price check a box personally is I go to the GTL, I see what the like average prices for a Pokemon, and then I subtract like usually 500, but it depends. Nintendos aren't being sold as much right now, to be fair. So like I would say the average Ninkata, these have only been listed for an hour, right? So the average Ninkata is not 2,400. The average Ninkata is like 2,600. Was it a couple hundred hours? Hey, did you get sucked in, man? Put a couple hundred hours in. There you go. Obviously I'm being a little hyperbole. You could play the game for fucking 2 hours with your friends and shoot the shit and have fun. PokeMMO could be an afternoon game for people. Like it really is. Like I don't say that for everything. I played a shit ton of RuneScape, right? I don't usually recommend people play RuneScape. RuneScape is my favorite game of all time still to this day. I don't really recommend people play RuneScape. It's just not for everybody to such a vehement degree. It's very specific and it has a very strong like audience, but I don't like. I would bet you the average person does not enjoy RuneScape. It's just too. The Patrouski UIM, yeah. The UIM was named Patrouski. RuneScape is just too slow, too grindy for the average gamer, which is not a fault of anyone. It's just how, you know, how it goes. Journalists of this game. I think one of the biggest things when it comes to like, what do I know? I've played a lot of video games. I've never developed one. What do I know, right? But I do think one of the biggest things that is a decider when it comes to a video game success is the ability to play it in multiple ways and in multiple moods and energy levels. You can meme on Fortnite all you want, but something Fortnite did very fucking well is, oh, you can go play like fucking Monopoly Fortnite or what Lego Fortnite and like just chill around if you want. You can go play Fortnite Life. You can do all the mini games. You can go play competitive ranked Fortnite. You can go play casual. You can go play. They have all these different. Like, oh, okay, I'm feeling really high energy. Like work was kind of chill today. I want to like blow off some steam. Let me play some ranked. Oh, I'm feeling really exhausted. Work was tiring today. Let me just chill on fucking Fortnite Life. I don't even play Fortnite that much, but like it's like a similar to PokeMMO. Like, oh, I'm feeling really tired today. Let me just crank some times 5 hordes. Let me just like do this. Oh, I'm feeling really high energy and focused today. Let me play some randoms PvP. Let me play some OU PvP, right? You can play PokeMMO dependent on, and in each variety, like maybe the casual, the PvP player who's tired for the day might queue up for like his non-dominant tier. Maybe you have an OU player who's really good at OU and he's really serious about it. He grinds a lot. Maybe he plays like randoms when he's tired, right? There's shiny hunters who will like do times 5 hordes when they're tired or do single encounters versus like egging when they're like feeling up to it, you know? Play rates variety. Yeah, I feel like it was the same thing with RuneScape. In RuneScape, you have like skilling if you want to chill. You have you have like high octane skill like 3-tick 4G or like tick manipulation skilling. If you're a turbo nerd like myself, you have chilling skilling. Like dude, I got memed on all the time because like you could catch me doing like 2-tick hunter at black chins in the wild with an alt account shooting chins that ran away for like peak efficiency hunter experience. But then you could also find me at like infernal eels. Like this is gonna make no sense for those who don't play RuneScape, but one method is like extremely intense and the other is like very brain dead, and like not many RuneScape players I feel like take advantage of that enough. You aren't 3-tick perfect. Dude, I was terrible at 3-tick 4G. That was one that I tried to learn 3-tick 4G for like 10 hours and I never got it. I'll just stick to my RE rooftops, boys. Shalpa check? I will Shalpa check a Musharna all day. Thank you. Good call. I love Musharna. Patrouski OT is just a random, like, or no, you can check the Pokemon or select the species. But it's any mediocre IV'd Patrouski OT Pokemon. It's just like a signature for people. I don't want to charge Pokeyen for a signature because that's weird. My signature shouldn't be worth that. But I also can't give them away for free because I don't have time to catch everybody a Patrouski OT Pokemon, if that makes sense. Let's go. You said Musharna Unova. I don't see it. Is it like just done to like here? Is it gone? Top right bridge. Relog. Has pain split. I could leave the region and come back. That would probably fix it. Is it like this bridge, like village bridge? Let's see if I can follow people. I'm not gonna catch it. I just shiny check them usually if I go to it at all. I'm gonna follow people. I bet these are, yeah, I bet they're going to it. Thank you, Minty. Everybody's going down here. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna follow them. I'm hive minding right now, I'll be honest. Just following the collective. Beautiful. Okay. We put scarf on this. If I have one, I don't have one. Okay, we'll just leave with this. Okay. All right, fellas, I got myself a Shalpa Musharna check. I'll actually check all the babies as well. This would be like an amazing Shalpa, an amazing shiny. Muna is a single encounter hunt, which is a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna go check all the Munas as well, and then we'll head back to Frillish in a quick sec. I'm sure no shiny, we run. We don't care about it, even though it's male. Probably a good catch. Probably a good catch. I thought about quick balling. We'll do the Munas. Alphas have the same standard shiny rate? I believe so, yes. Alphas have the same shiny rate, yes. The only thing that dude, I actually love that poster so much, Syllabi. It's from a, I got it off of eBay. It's from like it was like a GameStop poster. They would put like, hey, we have a Pokestop here. It's really fucking cute. It reminds me of like the old Toys R Us posters where it's like, hey, we have like the event Pokemon here. Shiny in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Close. That was close. The only Pokemon that has a different shiny rate that I'm aware of in PokeMMO is it is said that the legendaries have different rates. We don't even know them. So there you go. That's so cool. I love that poster. Now, what's a little sad, Syllabi, is that when I bought that poster, I lived in an apartment that had a Pokestop on top of it. Now I live in an apartment that doesn't have a Pokestop on top of it. So I'm kind of lying. So apologies. I used to love Pokemon Go. I don't dislike it anymore. It's more of just like I don't have time to play it. That's it. Pokemon Go seems really fun. I actually hated it on release. Fun fact. I was like one of the only people who was like, this game is bad and shallow on release. But I get sucked into it every like few summers. It's a great. I think Pokemon Go is at a good spot. Last I checked, I haven't played in a while. Dude, it's like, as dumb as it sounds, living on top of a Pokestop changes your ability to play Pokemon Go. I think, dude, I would love to see like a graph. We need a Pew Research study on like your likelihood to play Pokemon Go if you live on a Pokestop versus not. I bet it's so high. It's a great game now. Yes, I changed my phone region to like Japan to download Pokemon Go like 6 hours earlier. And I remember playing it and being like, wait, this sucks. and like going into like the card shop the next day to break the bad news to my friends. Like, I think the game is ass. And they were all like, dude, what are you talking about? It's so good. And like, I always say, like, I think Pokemon Go was not a good video game on release, but people carried it. The community carried it. The social atmosphere of walking around with your friends in a park to hunt Pokemon was just like fun, you know? I'd be able to spend 4 Pokestops for my bed. Good times. That's some fucking New York City fucking Pokemon Go gameplay. More power to you, man. That's amazing. I empathize with Pokemon Go players it is the most locational game. Like, you literally just have an advantage for living in a city, you know? I empathize with those rural players. Pokemon Noob here, like around 10 hours. Why was the players went together as a hive mind to that area? Great question. That's called an alpha catch or an alpha swarm. It's like a random event style of encounter where you can go catch a guaranteed 2x31 Pokemon. So a lot of people go catch it to make a little bit of Pokeyen, and then I go to check it for a super rare shiny. If you Google Alpha Pokemon Explained or Alpha Swarms Explained, I have videos that further explain. Yeah, when Pokemon Go first came out, you could go to a park and randomly see like 50. You knew someone was playing. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of times. There's been many times like me and my wife were playing Pokemon Go and like went to like a bar or like a restaurant to like sit down for a little bit and like recoup for lunch, essentially, like a full day of playing. And the amount of times we've had like waiters or waitresses be like, "Oh shit, like you're playing Pokemon Go. That's so cute. Like I love that game." Like it's cute, man. I think everybody has played Pokemon Go at least a little. It really reached like everybody. I keep hearing this is live in the background. I'm honored to have you here live, Fate. You're always getting 2 to 3 shinies each swarm. Leave this eye hurting. This is one of the most diabolical shunts to do on stream, unfortunately, because the Frilicious have a massive gender difference where like males are just blue and females are just pink in the game. You know, what are you gonna do? So it like this looks like a shiny, right? Like to the person who's never seen someone shunt Frillish, which is probably a lot of people. It's an underrated shunt, man, but it is eye eye pain, not eye candy. I don't even know what Frillish. I know what Jellicent looks like shiny. I'm just trusting the fact that I would hear the noise. I don't even know if I know what Frillish looks like. The problem, you know what it is? It's glitched. Someone told me this. For some reason, this is probably true for Frillish and Jellicent. For Jellicent, I know is because these have different shiny forms, different shiny colors. But on the GTL, it's glitched for some reason. It's very, very weird. Yeah, so, oh wait, I saw Mini. So Mini, sorry if I didn't tell you sooner. Mini, I do Twitch rewards like every 2 weeks. I don't do them on the spot because then I'd be doing like probably 3 to 4 Twitch rewards a stream, and I just don't. I do them every 2 weeks. I just did them recently, so it's kind of like a backlog. I also am gonna need to refund you, Mini. I think it should say when you go to redeem it, but it's easy to miss. There's 2 pieces of information I need people to put in when they do their OT redemption. I need the Pokemon you want, which you did, but I need your in-game name. And I used to like try to track people's down like in-game names, but it became too much. I can't track. So I usually just, if you forget your IGN, I just refund. I'm gonna go do so you'll get your points back. You can just re-redeem, and it shouldn't be a problem. Here, I'm gonna refund your points. Should be refunded. There you go. How you doing? What's up, Aben Bag? I don't know why I'm doing Aben Bag on TikTok. Giga Chat. Okay, what's up? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Happy to see you. What's up, Rumel? How you doing, dude? Puggies. No, sorry. No, Mini. No worries. No worries. No skin off my back, dude. You're chilling. You've been a beautiful asset. I've loved having you in chat, man. Don't worry. Alpha Univa. Yes. I checked it. Everybody go check it. If you haven't checked it, it's a good shiny to check. Musharna, man. I really, really like Muna. Name of the music, please. I can do you one slightly better. I can link it to you. Maybe. But what if that's not better? What if he's like, oh, I just wanted the fucking name, bro? That should be the link to my whole playlist as well as that specific song. It's mostly no copyright sounds or NCS, which they do like. They find really good copyright-free, decent music. It's hard to find copyright-free good music, but I feel like they do a pretty damn good job. The Minecraft. Dude, this is my own. Patrouski farming brain rot, enjoy the load. Dude, the Minecraft, man. This is my own big dig, okay? 73 songs. There is like... Yeah, it's not that many. The problem is I replay a bunch. Dude, good for you, Trainer Sam. Nice fucking job, dude. 1 month nicotine free. Happy to hear it, man. Let's say you're doing Twitch Rewards, you hatch a shiny. What do you do? I'm not gonna give away an OT shiny. If it like wasn't OT, but I'm not gonna give away an OT shiny. That's too insane. The rule, there is a pre-existing rule. The rule is, if I am breeding you a Twitch reward and it comes out shiny randomly, I keep the shiny, of course, but I will breed you a 6x31 Pokemon in that place. So you get like a little reward for being the person who encouraged me to get that encounter, you know? Super on a breed? It'd probably be the same. I'd probably like breed you a 6x31. I'd probably still keep it, breed you a better Mon, and then maybe give you some Pokeyen, right? That is the existing rule, because I'm not gonna give away OT shinies. If it was just like if it was like value, if it was just Pokeyen, that's fine. But the fact that it's an OT shiny, the fact that it's sentimental value, like, takes away from it a lot, in my opinion. What if it keeps coming out shiny? If that ever happens, we'll discuss. Shiny Rapidash? Well, that I'll, you know, release. True and real. Good for you, DZ. Good for you, man. I mean, not the... Yeah. I'm just good for you, man. And we're talking about chat. I'm not playing. It's just my own. It's my own. I'm watching my own Minecraft video. Cause well, it's not like a let's play. I'm not. It's like a. It's just. It's a playlist. How many hours is it? I think it's like 30 hours of me digging. 30 to 50. It's something like that. It's like 30 to 50 hours of me digging. That's body Minecraft. Shut up. Cause I basically here. We'll see if I can show. I dug out like was it 50 by 50 by I prepped like a 50 by 50 space, sorry, excuse me, space, and then I mined every stone in that 50 by 50 space down to Y level 0. Now I need to go down to like negative 56 or whatever. What's the space for? I didn't think about that. It was just for the journey, man, not the destination. But like in this, like I could skip ahead, but like in this clip, I'm still like at the surface, right? I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm still like at the surface. I have like my like chest. It's crazy how much this like this evolves over time. I like the idea of skipping ahead like tremendously on stream just to show you guys the progress. This is also before I had any netherite. Part of me wishes I waited. Pat, mine only knows grinding. Kind of true, man. Pat seems like the kind of guy to not enchant because it's too new of a feature. In this fucking clip, I wasn't using enchantments yet. It literally was too new of a feature for me yet. Now, later on, throughout this series, you see me learn about enchanting. Learn about... I don't know if I ever get a mending pick is the prop. That would have saved so much hassle. If I were to... I probably will do a big dig part 2 at some point. And that would include, I have an elytra now with mending. I have a netherite pick with mending, which I didn't have. Netherite was too new for me, too zoomer for me for a while. There's a relevant, like, oh, you know, like too zoomer for me. But then there's a certain point where it's like, okay, well, this is just, you're just not learning, old man. there's a part where like, okay, bro, it's time to, what do you mean? Like, it's not too zoomer. You're just refusing to learn new things. That's not good for the brain. What do you mean, man? If it was a few years old, what version is this? This is, what does this say? I don't even know. It'll pause in a sec. 1.20.2. Yeah, it's not that. The meme is, I think I have an alpha texture pack. Oh, I should have it on like 2 times speed or 1.5. That's actually so true. Or we'll do it on 2 times speed. I stopped using the F3 so much. It'll get prettier once I get the layout mostly done. No, 2 times speed is genius. There you go. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Problem is this first part. We could just skip to the end of this first part. I'm still just like barely. I'm still cleaning out. Once we get past the dirt, it starts to become quite the big dig. Already made, right? No, you can update it through like my world's on the current patch. Glorp, what's up, JW Tree with the Glorp? Every big dig smarts as a small dig. That's fucking words to live by. Holy shit. That's actually so true. It's crazy. There you go, man. Every big dig is a small dig at one point. Actually true. I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit more. I'm just skipping. Look at this. Okay, now it's becoming like a... We're getting a little bit of a part dug out. How are you? I'm good, dude. What's up, JW Tree? Doing a little consistent shunting today, Shmeeman. Watching the Big Dig project, true and real. How are you, JW Tree? What's up, man? Why does it look so fucking crazy right now, actually? I think once it gets off of here, I'm gonna skip to the next video. Once it gets off of, I get rid of the alpha texture pack, which part of me regrets, but also like probably better for this situation. But now it's like way more dug out. You can actually see. Wait, we skipped a bit. Let's go back. No. You guys can't see that yet. Okay, we're not there yet. No, don't play an H&R Block ad. Fuck you. I'll play on normal pace. Uh-oh. Thanks for asking. I'm freaking great. Thanks for asking, dude. There you go, man. You're going to dig a hole on the beach? We'll see. I mean, when I go to the beach, yeah, I'm the Shmeemer. I hate shunning this mon. That's what I keep hearing. I like it, but I get it. That's the sentiment from chat, is the worst shiny to hunt on stream. What's the lesson here? Your did can only get bigger in the future. There you go. Yeah, true, man. You can always... It's impossible. I guess you could place blocks, but you would never do that. Duh. My shit got fucked up. There we go. Okay, it's fixed. The big dig is back on, boys. Are the more the more it gets though? We're talking about Minecraft. Okay, I don't know how that works in. Does that work that way? Is it like the more like beef steaks you eat in Minecraft, the more baked potatoes? I don't know if that would affect the size of your dig in Minecraft, man. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, now we're getting all over the place. Either shiny mode to make them bigger. I think I'll just hear the sound. I feel like the sound of, as long as you have like your audio turned on, the sound of when a shiny appears is pretty loud and pretty distinct. And you should, I'll turn it up a little bit. You should be able to flee from a shiny. Okay, we're getting too off topic of Minecraft. We're gonna wheel it back around, boys. Bring it back in. What's up, Ashencore? How you doing, dude? How about you? I'm doing good. Just waking up, shunting. It's a pretty typical day. I've heard of, yeah, of course. I never played on 2B2T, but of course I've heard of it. I'm not like a huge Minecraft. I kind of just stick to my own little single player shmeemer. 10 tries of Kanto E4 and 50 hours of playtime now. Man, those were tough. Yeah. Did you beat it? The number one tip I always give people if you're stuck on the any Elite Four is just get a sturdy Stealth Rock Pokemon. I love that you tried all three, Tyler. Just started PokeMMO, coming from Revolution and Pokemon. Love, dude, I'm honored to hear it. I like to see people who like take the time to try out each one to see which one they enjoy. Dude, good for you, man. I think my obviously I prefer PokeMMO, but I think the honest answer is if you care about long-term play, I think PokeMMO is like unbelievably the winner. If you don't care about long-term play and you're just there to replay the storylines, I think it comes down to whatever you prefer. I think that's where it becomes a lot more open-ended. If you're just there to replay the storylines, I think you play whatever Pokemon MMO you want, you know? Like, in terms of what's the best Pokemon MMO to play, it really comes down to the MMO aspects in the late game and the long-term play for me. Oh, I can check it out, Danny. Oh, I'll have to check this out. I'm gonna check this out off stream first, and then we'll see. This seems really cute though. I like the idea of this, Danny. The wholesome content is great. I had so much spirit. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, man. So yeah, someone said, what does Stealth Rock do? Against the Elite Four, Stealth Rock just does a ton of chip damage and allows you to get KOs you wouldn't otherwise be able to get. And when you get like one-hit KOs that you weren't able to get, it makes it so you like don't take an extra hit. So it saves a lot of, it's really fucking good. As well as it breaks any sturdy or focus sash mons. Stealth Rocks is a move, if you don't know, it sets up like rocks on your opposing side of the field. It's hazards, and Pokemon take chip damage when they switch into the fight, depending on their typing, right? So Stealth Rocks is really insane in, I probably will be live tomorrow, yes. Stealth Rocks is really insane in the Kanto Elite Four because you have like Lance, who has a bunch of like Dragonites. They all take 25% chip from the Stealth Rocks. That's imagine if you could like press one move that says any flying type Pokemon that switch in for the rest of the game take 25% damage upon entry. That's fucking insane. Against like a flying, you know, dragon gym leader. Like, if you picked Venusaur and your rival is on Charizard, that Charizard takes 50% HP just by coming into the fight. Like, it's so... Stealth procs are insane. And when you fight the Elite Four in PokeMMO for your first time, every time you beat a member, your whole party gets healed. So just having like a level 1 sturdy Stealth Rockers. Yeah, Moxie Crocodile is crazy. Yeah. When it comes to like tips, it's if you're stuck on an Elite Four, it's so easy to just go buy a 3,000 Pokeyen sturdy Stealth Rock Pokemon versus like go train a whole Crocodile, you know? So we're talking about quick tips. Becomes Stealth Rocks is the best. I'm honored to hear you're fucking liking it so far, P3. What's up, dude? Welcome, dude. What into the fight? Yeah, Charizard dared to try to enter the fight. Therefore, he took 50% HP. The power of Stealth Rocks, baby. Acrobatics. Archeops is probably better in the storyline than people let on. The problem is we just don't need to run. There's a lot of... My whole discussion with the Pokemon storylines is like, there's most Pokemon are going to be fine. Like, Archeops is good to fine. Any like Swellow is fine. People always recommend, oh, do Guts, Flame Orb, Facade, Swellow. And it's like, well, that's really good. So that Pokemon's really good in an Emerald Nuzlocke, right? That is correct. Or even an Emerald playthrough. But in PokeMMO, Swellow's like the 200th best storyline Pokemon. There's so many Pokemon that are so much better than Swellow. Like, way above. It's like, why would I ever recommend you the 200th best Pokemon, right? I'm only going to recommend people like the top 10 or so. For the most part, which is gonna be like Moxie Crocodile, Moxie Gyarados, Moxie Scrafty, Porygon Z, Starmie, maybe Gallade. People have sweared by it, but I haven't seen enough. I haven't used it personally. Things like that. There you go. It would be Sharpness Gallade if you're using Gallade. But yeah, Starmie is gonna be insane. Porygon Z, insane. I love Rampardos. I used my shiny Rampardos in my Johto storyline. It was fine. It did a lot of damage and it took care of a lot of gyms, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and recommend someone, oh yeah, you should use Rampardos, because like if something lives, or if it gets like hit by a Focus Sash Pokemon or a sturdy Pokemon, it gets fucked, you know? You don't have to use high risk, high reward Pokemon in PokeMMO in the storylines, essentially. There is just Pokemon that have insane damage, insane speed, and insane bulk, because we have 5 generations of Pokemon, you know? First of all, yeah, I haven't used Gallade personally, so I can't speak on it. We all know Special Attacker, Ancient Power on it's the best. True. I mean, that would be the coolest. Yo, Fly Happy, what's up, dude? Only for today, the day. Good luck to you. Yeah, if you're stuck on, dude, I really recommend Elite Four or Stealth Rocks. Sorry, Stealth Rocks. Huge raid. Yo, what's up, dude? If you're stuck on an Elite Four, take out your weakest Pokemon and slot in any sturdy Stealth and just lead every single Elite Four member with that Stealth Rock Pokemon and set it up every fight. It does wonders. Dragon. I mean, there is very few things more satisfying than sweeping with Dragon Dance Onyx in a randoms PvP match. It's so fucking fun. Slept on shiny Pokemon. Ooh. What's a slept-on shiny Pokemon? I can give you a few. I mean, Jellicent, boring answer, but true. Maractus is probably one of the most slept-on shiny Pokemon. Other slept-on shiny Mons off the top of my head. I feel like Snubbull doesn't get hunted enough. Over in Johto gave it a new spot. I feel like Tauros and Miltank still aren't hunted enough in Johto. But they're kind of tough shunts in Johto with the split they have now. There's a thing of Maractus. Maractus is it's like a ×3 Lepa shunt, so it's kind of out of the way and forgotten about. Really pretty shiny, really beautiful. Druddigon is you either love it or you hate it. But it's a ×5 horde. It's ×5 horde close enough to a PC. It's a totally free shiny hunt. 100% chance of Druddigon. I love shiny Druddigon. I love it. It's a love it or hate it thing, but I love it. Best Rapidash shunt spot. Is it left of Lucanosa Town in Unova? I'm in Unova. I can check in a sec. Good luck to you, Elliot. It's the Route 12. You can do ×5 hordes. You can speed EV train or XP train and do Rapidash. Relicanth is amazing, but it's a difficult fishing shunt, which is why it doesn't get shunted very much, but it is amazing. I think Quagsire / Wooper, it's not as shunted as they were back in the day, but pretty common shunts, I would say. In my opinion, the most overrated storyline Pokemon of the time is Moxie Gyarados because it's outclassed. I don't think it's outclassed by Intimidate Gyarados. I disagree with that, but I love Intimidate. Like, Intimidate Gyarados is very fucking good. I think Moxie is better. I think the ability to set up one dragon, especially like your average player, because it's just so brain dead, you know, Danny. Like, it's pretty unlikely your Gyarados is going to get one shot in the first turn. Literally, all you have to do to sweep the entire PokeMMO storyline is get a Moxie Gyarados with Dragon Dance and like Waterfall and Crunch, right? First turn of every fight, click Dragon Dance, and then you attack the Pokemon. That you're faster than everything, and you're gonna Moxie Snowball and one-shot everything. Like, it's just so insane. You don't have to think at all. Intimidate Gyarados, I think, is very, very good. I think it's underrated having 2 Intimidate switches in the storyline. Having 2, like, to double switch is so good, actually. Intimidate is definitely very, very good. Like, I always say, like, in terms of budget, I strongly recommend just use the Intimidate budget gear. It's so much cheaper and it's still very good. Shinloa here. I just forgot to switch it back. That's a good question. I had it for the Shalfa check, and I forgot to switch back the my synchronized Kadabra. It's circling one shot more often. I just do with the one shot thing. I think the best argument is it takes more time, and I think if you're a I think Moxie Gyarados is the most powerful Pokemon for the PokeMMO storylines. I don't think it is the fastest, right? I think that's probably true. I think Crocodile and Starmie and stuff like that start beating it out. I think Calican Egg Shunt. What do you like? The money, or what do you? The time? Crazy. Yeah, dude, Shiny Gamba. Yes, I'm gonna be mostly shunning today. So Shiny Gamba is very welcome today. Very, very welcome today. Was farming MLR coins from Meowth on Shampoo yesterday. Dude, congratulations. I don't know how to shiny hunt. I recommend it. I have a beginner, like a quick, like 5-minute YouTube video. If you do Google like beginner shiny hunting guide PokeMMO, it covers it. Sorry if I missed you, Ash and Core. Have a great day, dude. Money. The money's really easy, right, dude? You can just, you check how much the cost of a Ditto is, and you just do that times the average encounter. So like, you just do like 30,000 times 5,000. That's 150 mil. And then you can do, it's really, it's just math, basic math, right? That's 150 mil. And then, the Pokeballs, 30,000 Pokeballs is like 6 mil. So it's like 156 mil just for the Dittos. And for the initial cost of the Mons, it's going to be like a few 100K usually, but it depends on the Mon you're doing. Yeah. I would say egg hunting right now. The factor in donor statuses, shiny charms. I know we're calculating at 30,000 and then also calculating in donor status and shiny charms, but it's harder. It's easier to calc that way. I would say the average egg hunt right now is around 160 mil. Egg hunting is pain. Egg hunting is something you don't want to do. You do it because you have to. Like, no one is like, oh boy, I'm so glad my favorite shiny is an egg hunt. I'm so glad my favorite shiny takes 1,000 hours plus 160 million Pokeyen to hunt. No. Like, you avoid egg hunts at all costs, but you go for egg hunts because you want the shiny Charmander. You want the shiny Metagross, the sick one. Game question mark. This is PokeMMO GD. This is called PokeMMO. It's the most popular Pokemon MMO. We don't know exact numbers, so I can't give you exact figures. This is a guesstimation on my end based on the amount of GTL listings we see, PvP games we see, etc. I would guesstimate that PokeMMO has around 50,000 concurrent players every day. That'd be my guess. Not insane, like not like, you know, crazy big, but like pretty big for an MMO, and survive it, doing well, I'd say, healthily thriving. How do I chat without making YouTube videos? I do not have permission to use me. True, Dan. That's a good question. I don't know if you can, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry to break the bad news. Yes, Egg ticking, like you said, is so much easier now. It's really crazy. Part of me misses, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm just lazy, I guess. Part of me misses when it wasn't, because now it's like, if you egg hunt, it's like expected that you do like hordes and like do other things while hatching eggs. Part of me misses the like, okay, time to egg hunt. I do my hard work for 1 hour. Now I get to AFK and hatch eggs for like 8 hours, you know? Like, part of me misses like the chillness, but now it's like expected. The egg tickings, I agree. Egg ticking felt cool. It did feel like a rewarding mechanic. It felt like you were gaming the system, Danny, for like more efficiency. What's good, boss? I'm good. What's up, Shiny Shuckle? Just shiny hunting, going for Frillish still. Started at 18,000 encounters today. I'm going to try to stay at a decent pace. I'll definitely hit 20k encounters today. Definitely. I don't know if I have any different goal other than that. Not sure. But I'll probably just be at Frillish all day today. At Frillish all day today and then yapping, talking. Yeah, the fact that they made it so much easier. Now, anybody, like, if you're watching, like, you guys can just make eggs and then go shiny hunt while you're hatching eggs. There's no, like, previously you used to have to, like, watch the worldclock.com or whatever and have, like, the exact tick seconds up, and then it was the whole thing, you know? Oh, of course. I'm not... Egg hunting is difficult and rare and expensive. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's a good thing. If Metagross was just as common as a shiny Magikarp, what the fuck are we doing? What's the point? What's the point? What a boring game to shiny hunt in that would be, you know? Vermont. Honestly, I'm pretty neutral towards Gen 6. I do think, like, whatever the community wants and whatever is best for the game, that's really where I'm pretty neutral towards it. I do love the idea of Gen 6 personally, just for like, I love the idea of new shunts, new things to go for. That's, dude, good luck to you, Vincer. 8,000 Meldum eggs. Yes, dude, it's crazy. If someone told me they were 8,000 encounters dry, I'd be like, man, you're just getting started, you know, keep going. If someone tells me they're 8,000 eggs in, I'm like, you get it. You already understand how hard it is. Now you have to keep going, but you get it. Like, egg hunting is so much harder than anything. Even so, for reference, if you egg hunt for like 12 hours a day, you'll get like 600 encounters a day, right? Like, yeah, some quick numbers to throw out about egg hunting and Pokemon, how difficult it is and how beautiful it is that it's difficult. I said, like, if someone told me there were 8,000 encounters dry, I'd be like, you know, I wish you the best of luck, but you're just getting started. If someone told me there were 8,000 eggs dry, I'd be like, oh, you get it. You're fucking deep. You're deep in that hunt, you know? The difference is crazy. If you were to shiny hunt 12 hours a day, okay? If you were to egg for 12 hours a day, you would get about 800 encounters per hour. Because you have to hatch, you have to spend 1 hour making the eggs, 8 hours hatching, and then multiple more hours Ditto Box buying and like sorting and stuff like that. So you get like 800 encounters per day. Now, if you were like multitask, sure, but like if you just make the eggs and hatch a batch, 12 hours a day, 800 encounters, okay? If you were to shiny hunt time swipe hordes for 12 hours a day, it's 12,000 encounters. Same hours of work, 12 hours a day of playing, 12,000 hours versus 800. That's how insanely severe the difference is of rare shunting in PokeMMO versus time swipe hoarding. It's so insane. If you're or if your name is Patrouski, you shiny hunt time swipe hordes for 12 hours, 2,000 encounters. True. You're so insanely inefficient. True. It's crazy how many more encounters I get off stream or like during Shiny Wars where I'm locking in a bit more. But on your average stream day, I'm so inefficient now. It's crazy. Because the seconds just... People say, oh, shunting is so easy. There's no mechanical fucking... I dare you to go try to efficiently shunt for 10 hours straight. I bet you 99% of people don't do it. It's fucking hard, man. Watch me on stream average like 600 encounters. I'm averaging like 60% efficiency on stream. Like, that's fucking, because like the seconds add up, man. The seconds add up. People say, what's the skill in, you know, Shiny Wars? The skill is long-term mechanical execution, right? And the perseverance, the more tired you get, the harder it is to keep that mechanical execution, you know? Who's Boomer? I'm trying, Tyler. What's up, man? Because of the yapping? It is because of the yapping. You're not wrong. Washed up? True. That's partially what it is. True, true, true. True, true, true. Oh, I now have shelter boxes on the big. That was a big step on the big dig. I still don't have enchanted pickaxes, which is hilarious. Non-enchanted, just diamond pickaxes, but I do have shelter boxes now. At this point in the big dig. Obviously, I'm well past this now, but months ago. What's good? What's up, No Repels? How you doing, dude? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. If I ever go for an egg hunt, it's going to be when I'm okay with the fact that it could take 1 to 2 years. I think the average rare hunt takes 2 years for the average player. Yeah, it's the big dig. The big dig barrels. You know, infamously, my Cranidos hunt took 18 months. You can do it faster. There's people who, like, if you go really fucking hard, you can do it in like a month or so. Like, you can be crazy, but it's so difficult. Don't tell them to be done by July. It's just the reality. You can go faster. It just depends on. Depends. I'm 5 months in. Good luck to you. It just depends on pacing. Depends on pacing. Okay, the funniest fucking thing that TikTok Live does is every single time. Could you imagine if it did this on Twitch? Every single time a new person joins the stream, it tells me. That's psychotic. Could you imagine if on Twitch it was like, Vincent play, Abe, Oso, Barrels joined, what the, why would you do that? What a terrible design. What are you doing? Why? That's unhinged. That would be like if on Facebook, anytime someone logged on, you like saw like, oh, this person is logged on. You're gonna whole ass alert. People just putting messages? Yo, base, true. But even that, I mean, that's like, less common, right? I guess. I don't know. On the stream on Twitter randomly. True. Maybe you mean that. I'll just mean me. Your order has been updated. Okay, the British flag eBay order has been updated. I did order the British flag, boys. That is already on the way. The custom painting, I have to think about more and like actually find an artist to that's gonna take a little bit more time, so I apologize for that, but we got an order update on the British flag. That is on the way. For better or for worse. Shiny Cranidos took me 18 months. Yeah, what was the one that took you 18 months? Yeah, Shiny Cranidos was 18 months. For one shiny. Now, I like... What happened was fucking, I ended up being broke. I ended up with not enough Pokeyen. That was like one of the worst mistakes I ever made. Yo, true, Emoja. One of the worst mistakes was just starting with not enough Pokeyen for the egg hunt. I thought that I had enough. Yeah, I rare egg hunt every... If you ask me, dude, when I got the Cranidos, I was like, I'm never egging ever again. I still egg here and there. When someone donates on TikTok, are you gonna do little dances? I don't know if I... And bro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know little dances. Teach me a little dance and maybe, okay? What are you looking for? Shiny Frillish here. I'm not gonna physically get up and gritty. That's crazy. But gritty is a sanctimonious activity that we do here on this stream, okay? It's not a one we just throw away for a simple follow on TikTok, okay? The gritty is an earned activity. It's Gwiddy. It's pronounced Gwiddy. Shut up. Do a wee jit. Yo, not Penguin for the 5 months of Twitch Prime. Welcome back. What's up? What's up? What's your over under on how much I'm going to need to egg Shun and Oddish? Don't egg Shun and Oddish, please, dear God. Unless you like need like certain crazy. Don't egg shunt Pokemon that don't need to be egg shunted. It's actually like maybe the worst mistake you can do in PokeMMO. Unless you like need to for some personal like Like, I know Rocket is doing like an edge hunt for like his region lock challenge, right? Like that's, you know, more power to you. But if you have like a Pokemon that is ×5 Horrible or like Horrible, it's the equivalent of like, okay, imagine a shiny takes 30 hours to get. 30, like for a shiny Oddish, it's 30 hours and like 2 mil Poke. You hunt for a Gloom, you breed it down, boom, bam. Or you like do ×3 Oddish or whatever. But yeah, this is like you're spending 30. Instead of spending 30 hours and 2 mil, you're spending 150 mil and 1,000 hours for the same shiny. Why? And you can't even like prove that unless you record the edge hatch, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. You say, hopefully I didn't say boom bap. Dude, I mean, if you get a shiny Zorua, we'll figure something out, okay? Heatran is everywhere. That's so. What fucking gyms are you fighting where Flash Fire Heatran is everywhere? What the fuck? That's cooked. Farm money and buy on the market. Most people don't respect non-OT shinies. That is just like it's a different style of achievement. Reject grind, buy shiny. If you want to just buy shinies, more power to you. I think that's totally fine. It's just a different way to collect that is not as difficult as OT hunting, like, objectively, which is so fair, right? Yeah, it like I think global chat takes it a bit too far. I think non-OT collecting is fine if you want to do it and it makes you happy. The problem, the correct skepticism is that with non-OT collecting, we cannot tell if you just credit card swiped to buy it, right? Versus actually, the beautiful part about shiny hunting in PokeMMO is that when you have your OT on a shiny, it proves that you worked for it and that you like grinded it out and you like worked hard, right? If you just have a non-OT, you could have just credit card swiped, got RP vouchers, sold them and bought, and like it didn't work hard at all, you know? Sheesh, pat on tickets out. Yo, what's up, Bill? How you doing, dude? The 9 to 5 grind. What's up, Panjo? Shiny in 3 hordes. We'll see. Unlike, oh, true. Wow, correct call. It's, I think, not, once again, non-OT shiny collecting is awesome. I don't want to like, people should be encouraged to do that and play the way they want, though. Farming money is work too, but we don't know if you. No, so number one, we don't know if you farmed the money. It's not a seal of approval the same way OTs are, right? And number two, farming money is so much easier. It's funny. I'm objectively not judging. I'm objectively teaching and giving like arguments, right? It's not judging. It's literally like, hey, it's the equivalent of like if a kid, if you're a 16-year-old kid and your dad buys you a Ferrari versus like a 40-year-old guy who like worked his fucking life off to eventually buy the Ferrari. I look at the 40-year-old guy and I respect that more. I do. Is that judging? Maybe a little bit, but probably correct judging, right? I don't know. Like, if you're the 16-year-old kid and you're offended by that, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. That's might be a wake-up call. It's non-OT shinies are fine. They're really cool and you should collect them and do what you enjoy, right? Switching to work for money. I think bleeding over out-of-game accomplishments into in-game ones defeats the purpose of playing video games. I'm gonna be honest, but that's up to personal. That's up to you. If you want to like buy a few things here and there and support the devs, more power to you. I think if you're starting to think like, I need to work 2 more shifts at McDonald's to earn $8 per hour because that's more efficient than grinding 300k Pokeyen in game per hour, you're cooked. I think if that's your fucking thought process, you're cooked beyond any degree where I could even talk to you as a fellow Homo sapien. I think you're actually so cooked. If you're like counting IRL minimum wage dollar per hour versus in-game, like, you know, well, if you don't have the time, if you don't have the time, you don't get the accomplishments. That's fine, you know. That's life, right? So the problem is non-OT. Once again, I'm the guy who fights for non-OT collecting, and I feel like it still is. Yeah. So non-OT collecting, if you want to do it, is fine, but it's not the same point. It's not the same thing, right? The average shiny. So let's just do the math, right? A shiny Gloom is a common shiny. Let's do that, right? A shiny Gloom On average, cheapest one, 2 to 3 million Pokeyen. Okay, 2 to 3 million Pokeyen takes you like 5 to 10 hours to make. Right? Not arguing. No, I mean, well, if you're providing counterpoints, you are arguing. You don't have to be afraid of that, but that's okay. It's okay. It's not. We're not against arguing or having discussion, productive discussion. Don't be afraid of, because you are arguing, but that's okay. It's not a bad thing. Providing counterpoints is objectively, you're having discussion. There's nothing wrong with that. Feel free to, don't be afraid of conflict to that degree, right? If a Gloom costs 2 to 3 mil, right? The average Pokeyen per hour is like around 300k, right? So if we do 3 mil divided by 300k, that's 10 hours, right? Having a conversation. Well, a conversation with arguing is not a bad thing. We know that, right? We're adults. Arguing is not a negative connotation. Arguing is how we decide how to cure things. That would be a debate. Yeah, debate is also not a bad thing, right? If I provide a point and you provide a counterpoint, we're now engaged in a conversation or a debate or an argument. We're getting semantic on what. Don't be afraid of these terms. Don't be afraid of debate. Don't be afraid of arguments. It's fine. Not inherently bad. Yeah, I don't. We're so afraid of that shit nowadays. Yeah. Non-OT shinies objectively require less time and effort than OT shinies, and they. Not saying they're bad. I'm just saying, like, this is a fact of life you have to factor in. It's if someone is like, hey, here's this OT shiny that I worked for 30 hours, right? Game for fun or get. I don't. You're not addressing any of my points. I don't know how to talk to you. It's not that deep, bro. You're not addressing. We're cooked. Go watch more Family Guy clips. I don't know what to like. I don't know how to talk to you. You're not engaging in the discussion. Let me guess. YouTube chatters. It's 3 YouTube chatters. I don't know how to. If it's not that deep, why are you? I don't understand. It's not a good faith chatter. It's not. It's people who have opinions but don't know why they have the opinions and they can't justify them. So they just don't need hardcore. Just have fun. You're discussing the issue. You're the. What do you mean? I don't. This is like. This is like going to a grocery store, being like, hey, I have $3. Can I buy this pizza? The clerk says, no, it's a $10 pizza. Come on, man. It's not that deep. Just sell me the pizza for $3. What are you talking about? You're like actually insane. What are you, this is not a human discussion. You're just, what the fuck? It's so crazy. Yeah, I'm down for I'm excited. Yeah. It's so crazy. It's like actually, it's like unbelievable to me that a human can talk like this. Think about it. Yeah, true. I agree, Nero. I'm just saying if you're working 6-hour shifts to put money. Yeah, of course. I agree. 100%. 100%. All I'm saying is the fact that non-OT shinies are easier to get and less respected than OT shinies. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing. If you hear that as a non-OT collector and you're offended by that, that's a personal problem. And I'm sorry to. I don't mean to like be that guy, but that's a skill gap. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to like. We're chilling, you know. Get a shiny, please. True. Thank you for the sub, Chimeri. Get a shiny, please. It's been too long. I like that we're like all copy pasting what Mist said. Giga Chad. I think non-OT collecting is awesome, and a non-OT collector can have a cooler collection than an OT collector if they put in more time and effort, right? The problem is you don't get that seal of confirmation with non-OTs, and the shiny crash. Right now we're talking. We're not arguing. Like, this is just facts, right? If I say like a fact, if I say like, hey, non-OTs are less, are easier to get than OTs, and you're like, it's not that deep, bro. Well, what? Yeah, I don't know. These are easy. Here, let's get the piece. There we go. So something I do. We cook them, boys. It was hella deep. True. I actually hate the online argumentation where like someone will be like, hey man, okay, I'll say I really like the color blue, right? And then someone in chat will say, the color blue fucking sucks because of this and this reason. And then I'll be like, well, or no, sorry, I'm fucking steel manning them. I will say, hey, I like the color blue because of X, Y, and Z. I'll give 3 points, right? And then people in chat will respond, blue fucking sucks actually. And I'll be like, okay, well, do you have a counter to any of my points? And they'll be like, blue smells. And I'll be like, what are we doing? Why are you talking? And then I'll be like, well, no, blue doesn't smell. We actually have factual evidence of blue taking showers 3 times a day. It also, we have evidence that blue wears deodorant and blah, blah, blah. And then they'll be like, it's not that deep, bro. What are we actually doing as a society? How are we this cooked? How are we this cooked? I don't understand. As soon as someone realizes they're wrong, and instead of being like, oh, my bad, maybe I'll change positions, they go, it's not that deep, bro. That's like it's the new term. If you ever see someone say it's not that deep, bro, it's like the new, like, oh shit, I lost, therefore I lost and I realized that I'm wrong. Let's now demean the value of this conversation to belittle the loss in this argument. It's literally, yeah, I don't know, it's crazy, man. Don't you got out debate? True. What I'm doing right now, true. That and who asked? True. So basically, Pat, you lost an argument and got mad. Yes, chat, you figured it out. That is true, actually. Anyways. Actually, true. Of showering colors. This started as about not a gen about showering. Yeah, dude, true, man. Hell yeah. Giga Chad. Plasma moment. It really like breaks my brain how. Yeah, it breaks my brain. Yeah, my brain is starting to be broken. Yeah, it's like I was just joking. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Yep. There you go. That's actually so real. Oh. Pat break brain emote. We have holy. Holy is the perfect catch-all emote. I was just asking. Yeah, that's like the... I actually, well, I say this joke all the time. I miss the era of internet trolls, and I'm somewhat paraphrasing a joke from Northern Lion, so let me give credit where it's due. But I couldn't agree with him more, and it's a sentiment that I've been expressing for a very, very long time. Internet trolls used to be like fucking I'm gonna fuck your mom, like Pepe laugh, like Lamau, like are you mad, bro? Like Pepe laugh, like troll face, but they used to know what they were doing. And they would try to rage bait the streamer, which is funny, okay? But now it's like someone will come in and be like, "Hey, I personally think you're wasting your fucking life, and shiny hunting is a massive waste of time, and you're also fat and smelly. What do you think about that?" And then I'll ban them, and they'll be like, "I was just asking questions. What do you?" Oh my god, you just can't handle opposing views? What are you, a snowflake? And it's like, there's an implication. We lost the social element of education. You actually, I don't know if maybe it's Zoom classes. I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened, but like people actually, every sentence you say sends a message to another human. We know that, right? There is no neutral sentence. It carries a message. If you were to go ask, imagine if you were as a guy to go walk up to a girl and say like, hey, like it looks like you've eaten today, right? Have you eaten today? That's fucking unhinged. But a lot of people don't realize that's like bad to do. I feel like a lot of Twitch chatters might be like, oh, I was just genuinely curious. So then I could go ask her to dinner. Don't, that's insane. That's fucking crazy. It's unironically like people just lost the social skills. I don't know, man. We're cooked. I don't know, man. We're cooked. If you're tired. It's like, I was just asking questions. It's not how anything works. It's called a leading question. You're like presenting, you're asking because of something, you know? Oh. Passive aggressive idiocracy? Fuck, wow, that's passive aggressive. It's weaponized stupidity. That's actually so fucking true. Like, that's real as shit, you know? Add on TikTok. Yo, what's up, Vander? What's up, guy with peanut and peach in username? Much love to you, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, we did some band requests. Yeah. Yeah. That's unhinged. I was just asking a question. Why is streamers so sensitive? I mean, I love it. I've been on the internet for a long fucking time. I don't think many things. What I always like, the amount of, if someone comes in and flames me, it is so unlikely to bother me. Like, I can't remember the last time someone said an insult towards me that actually like hurt my feelings. And that's not like a brag or like some things do. It's usually just people who are like, actually, you should be shiny hunting Frillish at fucking Kanto Route 1. And then I trash out like, there's not a spot there. You're fucking wrong. Like, it's people who backseat while being incorrect, or like, it's weaponized stupidity. Nothing tilts me more than like weaponized stupidity nowadays. You're a stinky Pat? That's fine. I have no, like, I almost miss, just bring back blatant insults. I'd rather people, your content sucks. You look bald. Like, I would literally rather people just come blatantly insult me than do the like, hey Patrouski, I'm a very curious mind, like, you know. You seem to play a lot of PokeMMO, yet you seem to never get shinies. What's up with that? What's going on there? I hate you in game. Based. Thinking of the insult? I feel, yeah, man. What do you think of the okay, holy shit. What do you think of the Minecraft movie? To me, it's not that good because they did not even bother to put effort into their graphics or not even care to remove the stunt ropes in the green screen. I don't know if that's the I don't know if I care about those points. I thought the Minecraft movie was not a good movie, but it's a fucking kids movie. Number one. That's it. That's the only point you need. Now, it's even pretty bad for a kids movie, I would say. Like, it's no like Finding Nemo, but that's like kind of a high bar. The Minecraft movie is just a fun, dumb movie. I think, is it a good movie? No, but is it making people happy and causing joy and causing theaters to be more passionate about a film in the fucking social zeitgeist since like Avengers Endgame? Probably. Like, I feel like this easily I feel like it's a bigger movie than like Barbenheimer, like that duo was. I think it's probably the biggest movie we've seen, like in terms of the social zeitgeist and stuff like that, right? Yeah, wait a minute. You're saying the Minecraft movie was not a cinematic masterpiece? Shocking. I unironically, it was worse than I expected. We went to watch it yesterday with my wife, and I was expecting it to be like, yeah. Bro, learn the word zeitgeist and hasn't looked back. We are some Googlers. We Google words on stream. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We Google some words and learn about them. You know, week 1, bombastic. Week 2, zeitgeist. There's no way it's better than Barbenheimer? No way. I feel like the Minecraft movie phenomenon is way better than Barbenheimer, personally. Wait, you don't think so? My wife agrees with you, Ramel. I think the Minecraft movie phenomenon, no one was screaming for Barbenheimer. People are in the theaters. Barbenheimer was big, but I feel like it was carried by the fact that it was it still like somewhat during COVID? Like, what year was that? No? You think? I feel like Barbenheimer, because Oppenheimer was a shit movie, so. That's, oh my God, real. That's actually, no one would have watched Oppenheimer if Barbie didn't air that day. That's actually, my wife just dropped the banger. No, you're 100%, 1000% correct. Holy shit. Holy guacamole, it's so true. It's wild, dude. It's wild, dude. Actually couldn't be a truer take. Yo, what's up? MC, happy to hear it, man. Remember, it was a great movie. Maybe smiley face. I'm just memeing. I mean, I didn't like it. I thought it was, well, okay. If you liked Oppenheimer, I'm happy. More power to you. I think Oppenheimer was, the first half of the movie was dog shit. The first half of the movie was just him fucking chicks in college. And the only argument for that first half is like, okay, it shows he's like a regular guy and how like a regular guy in college could like go down the path of like developing nuclear bombs, like which is kind of humanizing and interesting. But they spent an hour and a half on it. As someone who like, I don't know, like I think Oppenheimer, the first half of the movie was like a 2 out of 10. The second half was like an 8 out of 10. The second half was good. Robert Downey Jr.'s character is the best character in the movie. Or like Einstein or whatever. Not like, you know, but like just pushes the plot forward. Hold up, you like the wrong half? The first half of the movie is fucking nothing. There's not like, it's mild character development, but even then the on-screen time for the character development is insanely giga-bad. Understand that, Tate? The later half of the movie is an 8 out of 10. Yeah, but boobs? Boobs do not make an 8 out of 10 movie for me. I'm sorry. I'm 26. I've seen enough boobs in my lifetime to where fucking it's a 2 out of 10, boys. For the first half. You're supposed to watch... Oh, you're supposed to watch the Barbie movie and then go... Okay, I can see that. Watch the first half of the Barbie movie and then go watch the second half of... That's kind of based. Oppenheimer. Summon Darkrai? Yeah, just for the meme. There was no reason. No more boobs noted? Okay, wait a minute. Shut the fuck up. I'm saying for a movie, okay? Cut off. Don't. Why is Twitch chat convincing my wife to take away fucking booby privileges? Fuck you, Twitch chat. No, fuck you, dude. What the hell? Don't meddle with my love life like that. What the fuck? Holy shit, how did that happen? How did I end up losing booby privileges after today's stream? What the fuck, man? This world is a fucking prison, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm saying boobies that don't come from my wife, that are just in a movie, do not make something an automatic 8 out of 10. Is that a take? Well, like, hold on, man. Everybody in chat's like, well, wait, whose boobies? Wait a minute. It depends. I feel like was it Florence Pugh? Was she the it girl in Oppenheimer? I learned these terms from my wife. Bro, she was nothing in that movie. She was nothing in Oppenheimer. They literally just got her to say, oh yeah, Florence Pugh's boobies are on screen in Oppenheimer. Please go see it. Like, I was the most, and everybody fell for it. Everybody was like, oh my God, I've heard it's a serious movie. I've heard it's really good. Did Oppenheimer win any Oscars or any awards? Did Oppenheimer win any awards? It didn't win Best Picture, did it? Academy Award for Best Picture? No fucking shot. Florence Pugh is so hot. But what about the movie? No, was it just... Wait, let me see. Oppenheimer won Best... I haven't seen Anora, so I need to watch. I know Anora won in 2025. Everything Everywhere All at Once in 2023 into Oppenheimer in 2024. I'm usually an optimistic person, but that is the most grotesque, disgusting back-to-back I've ever seen in my entire life of any awards ever being given to anything. Oppenheimer won because of boobs always win? God damn it. First half of the movie is A-tier historical thriller. What girls you banged in college and how much you drink is not a history thriller? What are you talking about? The second half is like political drama. That is true. And like, but also thriller. Historical thriller. Yeah, it's not. Oppenheimer. So I banged this chick and then I went to a party with fucking Tobin and then like... Historical thriller. What the fuck are we doing? Holy shit. Didn't watch you. I try to acknowledge, I swear to everything, we must have gotten served a joke version of Everything Everywhere All at Once in the theaters. I refuse to believe the movie that we saw was the movie that won all of the awards. I've never felt more disconnected from society than watching Everything Everywhere All at Once. Mainly the comedy. The problem is the plot line is good, the family is good, the acting is good. Well, no, the plot line's not good. I'm sorry. The story, it's not listening to this again. Okay, spoiler warning for Everything Everywhere All at Once, okay? Spoiler warning for Everything Everywhere All at Once 2023 Best Picture winner. There's 2 jokes in Everything Everywhere All at Once that should annihilate the film off the plate. All the comedy's bad, okay? There's unironically a joke, for those who don't remember, we're in the middle of a fight in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I watched this movie in theaters, and I would have walked out if I wasn't with friends. In the movie, there's a fight that happens where a guy falls on a dildo, and that's the whole joke. There's a dildo on the floor in the middle of a fight, which is already like tsunami, which I love to know, but like fucking robot chicken levels of humor, which like, no, that's such a disrespect for robot chicken, but like, it's insane. He's like, oh no, I'm gonna fall on the dildo. Oh no, I did. This won the fucking best picture. What are we doing? It wasn't one bet. Do you remember the fucking bagel? That was the most disgusting, grotesque. It's the worst humor I've ever seen. The dildo thing, and then the bagel thing. Those alone are maybe the 2 worst jokes I've ever seen in a movie. It's like something a mom would like go to like her weekly book club and like do a vision board about. Like, oh yeah, for me personally, the key to the universe is an everything bagel. It has everything on it. Go to a Panera Bread. What are you talking about? Everything Everywhere All at Once was the worst movie I've ever seen in a theater, and I could not believe it. I fucking could not believe it. The humor is so bad. It sucks because like the cute connection between the family, the story they're trying to tell is super cute. The dildo joke was actually super funny. I don't know what you mean. Reread that sentence out loud. In 2025, the dildo joke was actually super funny. I don't know what you mean. Hot dog fingers. Yeah, all this. Yes, the rock scene is the best scene in Everything Ever All at Once. That shit was cute in my opinion. There is some cute memes, but it sucks because, yeah, it just felt really shallow. The whole point of the movie, yeah, it's like teaching every moral lesson and the family love and blah blah blah. But it failed in every degree. I really, and I'm so glad we went to watch with friends. I don't like to be the negative Nancy in the friend group who's like pretty critical of movies and pieces of media pretty often. But I'm very passionate about the ones I don't like, and I'm very passionate about the movies I do. So I'm a passionate lover and a passionate hater / disliker. Okay. True, Danny. Like, I have some cold takes. I have cold takes like, oh yeah, if aliens came down from the earth and said, hey, what's the best movie you guys have? I probably show them Interstellar. It's really like it's an amazing movie, probably the best movie in not my favorite, but probably the best. That's a really boring take. I have some boring takes too. I just have hot. I don't. Because if people think I'm only hot takes, it's like, well, okay, well that comes off a little hipstery. I agree. Interstellar is amazing. Interstellar is amazing. Yeah. Wild choice for an alien. Okay, that is kind of. I've never thought about that. That's really funny. I just think about the theoretical. That's actually a funny way to put that. That's a good meme. You're gonna show aliens a movie about space? Have never thought about that. Chat just awoke me my fucking eyes, bro. Show them Air Bud. I feel like Interstellar is it, man. I love Spaceman. Yes, I did watch Spaceman. I loved that movie. I'm passionate with my opinions, man. And that means I'm very passionately positive and very passionate. I try to tame back the negativity. Like, you might not believe it on stream, but this is actually me, like, holding back a lot of a lot of my negative takes are like, I'm usually like, oh shit, a lot of people in chat probably like the thing I'm talking about. Let me, like, tone it back. Like, this is me, like, toning it the fuck back. I've got some acting jobs. Yeah, it turns out fucking the king, man. We need to watch Arrival. I haven't seen it. I was really, yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once was not, I was really disappointed by. I feel like, I guess was it Parasite 2022 as well? And let me qualify, Parasite's not bad at all. It's like an 8 out of 10 movie in my opinion. I was really sad to see that Parasite won Best Picture. I thought Best Picture was so high for it. Like, so overrated. But it's good. Rhythm Sausage Party? Okay, wait a minute. Now we're spitting. I feel like Parasite is like top 3, top 5 class-based movies, maybe. Gravity. I haven't seen Gravity. I've heard mixed reviews. I love Sandra Bullock though. She gets so many excuses. I was older than that. When did Parasite come out? Parasite's good. I'm not trying to like shit on every award-winning movie. Show me some movies. I haven't seen Moonlight, but I've heard really good things, and I think I've been told that I personally would love that movie. I haven't seen it. What won like Best Pictures over the past? It's Oppenheimer. Oh, Oppenheimer. Oh, sorry. Parasite was 2019? Holy, what the fuck? That's actually crazy. That might be like the oldest I've ever felt. How was that? How was Parasite 5 years ago? 6 years ago. What the actual fuck? That's disgusting. I can't even. That's unhinged. That's unhinged. Anyways, that's like disorientating. Pick out creamer. I'm always down for, but like, okay, you want to know a movie that was the same, that was also, if you want to fucking jerk off over foreign films, do you want to know a foreign film that was just Parasite but better in every way? But The Platform. The Platform is just better. I'm sorry. It's the same. It's class-based. Not the same premise. Not the same. It's not in the same kind of social zeitgeist. Zing. Same, you know, it's not the same exact, but like it's a class-based movie that also came out in 2019. The fact that Parasite beat The Platform is revolting to me. It actually makes me mad. Now The Platform 2 was horrible. The Platform 2 was like one of the biggest drop-offs I've ever seen in quality of like from one movie to the sequel. The first Platform is an amazing movie. The Platform 2 wasn't even mid. It was like atrocious. It was like, I didn't finish it. I watched like the first hour and I could not finish it. But the first Platform is amazing. The fact that, yeah, that is actually crazy to me. Like same topic covered. The Platform losing to Parasite is insane to me. Maybe it's I don't know. If the shut up, Choke. Okay, that's every class-based movie, Douglas. It's not. It's also, that's not really. It's just a critique of class-based things, not specifically. It's more complicated than that. The Platform is the same as Parasite. If you like Parasite but don't like The Platform, you don't understand what's happening because it's the same fucking. They're both class-based. Same with like Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer's an amazing movie. It's called class-based movies. They're just a whole. That's just a thing, right? Hunger Games is arguably a class-based movie. That's a big part of it, right? My opinion. I could see. I would give you that. I think Snowpiercer is a perfect movie, but I think I agree. That's a good point, Salamander. Just wish you knew. Oh yeah, no spoilers if you haven't seen it. Sorry, yeah. Hopefully we understand. We're discussing vague feelings. Any like specific, we can do some specific, but like no spoilers in chat, please. I don't think anyone's. Hopefully we're good. I think if you want to argue like something is too partisan, then I think that's fine. I didn't feel that way with the platform. I feel like it's partisan, but it's critiquing a point. It's not saying like, oh, everything's objectively bad. It's like, hey, maybe this one part is not good or needs to be worked on. But I understand. I haven't seen the I haven't seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie. We banned Choco. Yo, true. For Naruto kisses Sasuke, spoiler, huge. Any reward for finishing the Pokedex? Yes, there's a ton of rewards. If you look up Pokedex completion guide, PokeMMO, I have a video on it, Flop. But yeah, it's Mr. Plow in Snow. It's Mr. Piercer. Okay. Yeah, completing your Pokedex gives you access to Mount Silver, which has the best some of the best EV training spots in the game, the best XP training spot in the game by far, the best shiny hunting spot for Larvitar, which a lot of people care about. There's so many, like, you get ability patches in each region. You get Alpha Tyranitar spot. Completing your Pokedex in PokeMMO is one of the most important things possible. He meant the platform, but we're not gonna. We're not gonna get into it. Everybody can fucking say their vague feelings. I don't want to get into specific. We're not gonna argue what economic system is the best in my Twitch chat. I'm not gonna pretend to know the answer. Chat, what do I eat? Chicken wings. Hangry Joe's, Wingstop. Is Dave's Hot Chicken? I haven't had it. Is it good? I feel like it seems to be good. It's growing pretty well. Yeah, personally, I'm sorry. I think Snowpiercer is a 10 out of 10 movie. I think it's a perfect movie in my opinion. A bit pricey, but super good. That's how Hangry Joe's can be a bit pricey, but like it's so fucking good. And honestly, the calories are the calorie per dollar is like kind of there. I think jobs should be paid based off how many trees they cut down. Yo, now we're talking. That would fix our what problem? It was pretty hot. I usually just do fucking. I like spice, but like I can handle my spice okay. I'm no spice fanatic. I usually like. Yes, I can eat a fucking Carolina Reaper. Why the fuck would you want to? I don't. For me, habanero is my peak enjoyment, where it's like I can enjoy habanero flavored food and habaneros like fresh, but like that's anything past that is like you reach a point of it's too hot for me to still enjoy it as much, you know? Dude, we're spitting facts. Building Arby's is crazy because a lot of people in chat. A lot of people in chat room are like, I was on board for the first half, like maybe build a Chick-fil-A, but then you said Arby's, and now I don't know, man. You had them for the first half. Okay, Pog Spidget. I'm gonna be honest. When people say I've reached season X of an anime like Naruto, I have no fucking idea what that means, because usually it's just like I think of it as just like, oh, like episode 322. Maybe that's I don't know if it's a me problem or I don't know. Arby's should be out of business. Who's keeping them alive? Me. I fucking love Arby's. I'll speak up, bro. I'll stand up for what I believe in. I love Arby's, okay? Now, do I go to Arby's more than 6 times a year? Probably not. So I'm a little shocked they stay in business, but it is good. Arby's is a little expensive, but it tastes good. People hate on Arby's like they hate on Nickelback. Nothing to stand on. You're kind of spitting facts. Now, I always ask the question, how are places like Subway and Burger King still in business? Burger King, I've heard, to be fair, is very good outside of the US. If you ask most like North Americans, like, oh, like what's your go-to order at Burger King? They'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I would never waste my money and time going to Burger King. Burger King is like so bad in the US. At least like Burger King sucked, at least in the UK. Oh no, we're getting cooked. I can't hear that, man. Yeah, Burger King's like on its last leg. Yeah. Pops off in the UK. I've heard good, yeah. How do mattress stores stay open? They don't. They don't. They're dying. Mattress stores are dying. Which is probably a good thing. Okay, I'm sorry if you're a mattress store, but like, it's probably better. I think being able to order mattresses online, whoever invented that vacuum seal technology, not just vacuum seal, but like the specific like suck technology that could shrink a mattress to a degree that made it like easily shippable. And like then you would like puff it out and let it, like you would put it like in the living room for like 2 days to let it aerate or whatever. Specific suck. I'm honest, man. Like I actually think that might be, yeah, shout out to the inventor of that suck technology. True. Shout out Spidget. I'll never forget the first time I bought like a mattress online and I was like, holy shit, this is so much easier and it's the best mattress. It's like people forget, even about price advancements over time, people forget mattresses used to be $1 to $2 grand a piece, like minimum. Maybe like, you know, like they were fucking expensive like 20 years ago because you couldn't buy them online. They were big, bulky things. You had to like go to a local store so the store could crank up the prices. Everybody needed a mattress. Mattresses used to be like $1 to $2K a piece. They were so insane, right? Mattresses now, if you can go buy a mattress online for like $200, it's fucking unreal. It is insane. It's one of the craziest things ever. Like we don't appreciate that, dude. Same with TV. Yes, TVs and mattresses. The cheapest flat screen TV used to be like $1,200, dude. Nothing blows my brain more than going to a store, seeing like a 32-inch Roku smart TV for like $100, and I'm like, that's fucking insane. Like growing up, it's crazy. It's the most like boomer thing. It's wild, man. It's cool, man. Pat's memory tier list, wedding rank 1, online mattresses rank 2, everything else kind of true. Kind of not wrong. Blockbuster, yeah, certain things, I mean, I miss Blockbuster, but certain things get power crept in life. What are you gonna do? That's how it goes. Mattress stores are probably on the way out. I don't know if there's a way to save them. That's an extra projector. Yeah, that's crazy. 55-inch, a 55-inch smart TV for like $100. That blows my mind. Like that's so. 55-inch TVs were like as big as they got 20 years ago. Like I remember the first like 55-inch. Like that was the biggest TV. It's so interesting, Rob. It's so crazy. I agree. One of the most interesting things. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure maybe it's one of those businesses that leans towards it more often. I could see that. I have no idea. What do I know? Shut up, Tally. I was memeing. I don't know anymore, man. We're cooked. I'm cooked. You know what we're going into? I don't know. I feel like money laundering. I don't know. I need to like do a research. I need to learn about money laundering because I feel like it became one of those buzzwords that people, money laundering is inherently hilarious, but it became one of those buzzwords. I know in like the, in the video game community, it was like, oh, if someone paid like a lot of money for like a video game or like a piece of cardboard, people who didn't understand the hobby, it just became like, oh, that's only money laundering. And I'm like, okay, you're literally just uneducated. Like, what are you talking about? Like, don't understand yet? I know buzzwords, okay? Chill. Fucking Rafflecopter, that's the worst example of a buzzword. Buzzwords. Riz. Skibbity toilet. Fucking gaslighting. Kind of a buzzword nowadays, unfortunately. Snowflake. I'm Rafflecoptering. Yeah, that was a buzzword like 15 years ago. These are buzzwords. I said more. Well, yeah. Whoa. There's buzzwords. AI. I agree. AI is a buzzword. There are certain words that people can say that inherently withdraw a reaction before they even hear the person finishing their sentence. Shiny lock is a buzzword for me. It's better to understand that you have buzzwords than to pretend they don't exist. For me, if someone says like, hey, am I shiny locked? I get a little fucking triggered, okay? I get a little buzzworded. Man, I'll be honest. Gen 6 a buzzword? Gen 6 is like half a buzzword. It's like mild. I think I'm patient enough and I did the video recently to where hopefully it prevents that a little bit, but it's the longer, more time passes, Gen 6 becomes a more and more buzzword for sure. Buzzbird. No, I mean, I understand. So that's the basic. I feel like that's the basics. I understand the basics of money laundering. I'm not asking for the definition. It's more of like a, hey, I want to see like the history of it, the detail. I feel like I will say something in chat like, I don't understand water. And then someone in chat, oh, it's the thing you drink. It's H2O. And I'll be like, yes, I understand. Like, what? I feel like the education disparity on like, there's so many things I don't know about, right? And my bar for not knowing about it is, oh yeah, I don't know the history. I don't know the origin. I don't know, I don't know the deeper discussion. Yes, I understand the basics, but I don't. No, you're sorry. Hopefully, sorry, I'm a little too harsh with like Scram. You're fine. I'm sorry. I take what people say. What you said is fine because you're saying in the chat in like a public space, you're just like Claire. You're fine. Sometimes I take what someone says and I like extrapolate it to like 3 more degrees of severity, and then it comes off as I'm yelling at the person, and it socially comes off as that, not like it comes off as that, and like you know. I'm at no fault for that. That's not true at all. I have responsibility of not coming off like I'm yelling at someone, right? Money laundering is. I feel like it sounds. What do you mean? There's no way no one knows what money laundering is, bro. I probably didn't learn until I was like 16, maybe like 18. I feel like it's pretty normal. That's like, this is like being like, there's no way someone doesn't know about the Minecraft movie. And it's like, I know we're in a social zeitgeist buzzword, but like, yes, there are people, I know it might blow your brains. There's people out there who have never even heard of Minecraft, okay? That might be, there's sometimes in my chat, okay? Yeah, every time I learn something new, I feel like sometimes we get a little too, I mean, I have this problem. You know, we get a little too, when someone asks me, hey, where's Gen 6? I get a little, so I'm gonna just social zeitgeisty, and I start like, that's not even the correct word there at all, but we get a little locked inside of our own like bubbles. That's better. This might be the shortest stream recap ever. I'm cooked. Let's see, 3 minutes. We've just been talking about social zeitgeists instead of PokeMMO. No, it's like 9 minutes there. It's like 11 minutes, 12 minute stream recap. I know when 11, 12 minute zeitgeist. True. I should just start using. I love learning a new word and then using it wrong on purpose. That's funny. So anyways, I head over to your mom's house and I start zeitgeisting. True, dude. Picking up, where is Gen 6? It's a really good question that has not been discussed for thousands of hours on stream before. Let me go ahead and dive into a 3-hour discussion on everything we know about it. Let's start now. A German word, by the way. That I wouldn't have thought about that, but that makes sense. So anyways, I start zeitgeisting. I start blasting. Yeah. It's a spicy day for Pat. It is a little bit of a spicy day for me. What's your favorite gen? Gen 1 and Gen 5. Who's up? Zeiting their geist. We need a new word, chat. We need a zeitgeist synonym. Another word for zeitgeist. Temper of times. Tenure of the times. That's so pretentious. Yes. You know, when I think about Marvel's Endgame, it really was a tenure of the times. That's so fucking cringe. I'm actually cringing. Holy shit. Holy guacamole. Yo, Gen 6. I'm not even talking about Gen 6. It's been discussed a million times. Yeah. Smithereens. Smithereens is kind of based. Oh my, we're shunting into Smithereens over here, guys. I disapprove of your point due to the quadratic aspect of your mom's consultation with her aspect. And then I zeitgeisted in her Smithereens. Shut up. That was a word for you, Pat. True. Zeit equals time. Geist equals ghost. Oh, so the word means time ghost. True. Okay. It roughly translates to rafflecopter. That took 4 years off my life. I'm gonna beer. Oh, that should be my new word. Oh, you can see my base right. I'm in my base right now in Minecraft. Wait a minute. Hold up. The rare, like, you can actually see my little base. Stop going in the chests, you nerd. You can see, okay, rare moment of seeing my base in the Big Dig project. It's changed quite a bit since then. Oh, also I built this. Look, at this point, this is 2.5 hours into Big Dig Part 2. At this point, I built a giant pink cherry blossom pyramid to cover the Big Dig. So now the Big Dig has like a bit, has like a gazebo. And it's not that dug yet. You can see, like, it's not that dug out yet. We get there. Bid what? The bid what? My Big Dig project on Minecraft. If you have a problem with that, that's on your mind, okay? Just watch the clip, please. Disparity on, like, there's so many things I don't know about, right? True. And Chad, I mean, I stand by that. There are so many things I don't know about, period. I would go further and say I don't know that much about that many things. And I think it's better to acknowledge that versus, like, I feel like so many people run around life having read 2 article headlines on a topic and then, like, I can explain to you why the economic collapse is happening right now. This Bitcoin, you know, forum writer told me, and it's like, what are we doing? I feel like the bar for what is educated on a topic, I feel like has dropped, and I don't know what to do about that. What's up, PG Calm? Hi, Pat. What's up, Kiwi? Is Clark not here? He's probably just climbing a mountain. Probably climbing the good old mountain. You know him. Taking pictures. Driving around, living life. I can't wait to talk about something I actually know about. True. I try to. So, when I talk about movies, are a great example. I don't know shit about movies, chat. I really like movies. I really enjoy movies. I've been getting into movies a lot more as of 2025. I don't know that much. I've never seen Goodfellas. I've never seen The Godfather. If someone asked me, oh yeah, what do you think about, like, I feel like people aren't confronted with questions from people who are actually experienced in the field often enough to doubt their education on the matter. Does that make sense? So, like, Pluggo did watch Passengers. He gave like a 5.9 out of 10. It's okay. You guys can have wrong opinions. That's fine. Like, I feel like what happens is little smelly Joe watches like Interstellar and Parasite and is like, wow, I am a movie expert. I'm going to go around and tell my friends how all their movies are wrong and my movies are genius and my movies are right and correct and good. And then someone will run into them and be like, yo, what's up, man? Like, I love those movies too. Like, what do you think about like Scorsese's like old style of like camera usage and like his 90s and 80s films versus like today's like more saturated or contrasted, like fucking, I'm making shit up if it's not obvious. Like, and then the fucking guy who thinks they're educated on the topic will sit there like, oh shit, like you actually know what you're talking about. I just pretend to my friends because I know a little bit. Like, I feel like this is like so much of people nowadays. It's like, I love movies. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption, Moneyball. I've watched Moneyball like 10 times. There was a joke where like, because okay, for a while when I was dating my wife, before she was my wife, she would kidnap me, okay? She would kidnap me and I would come stay at her apartment in Virginia. And I didn't have a laptop. I wouldn't bring anything aside from clothes. So she would kidnap me and I wouldn't have a laptop. I wouldn't have my desktop. I wouldn't have anything for entertainment. So what I would do is I would just go to their living room when we weren't hanging out or whatever. And I would just watch Moneyball. So there was like many times where like her roommates would wake up on like consecutive mornings and find me watching Moneyball at like 8 a.m. in the living room. And this was like a consistent thing. It was fucking fun, man. I enjoyed myself. I was just enjoying the moment. Moneyball's a fine movie, better than Nemo. Why are we comparing Moneyball and Finding Nemo? This might be the most Not to like, I mean, you can compare any movie, to be fair. There's still movies. They might be the most different movies. And, yeah, fuck. Oh my god, Salamander, you cooked. The person who, yes. And then they respond with, it's not that deep, bro. I just like Scorsese movies. Yo, that's actually real. I can't believe I missed that. That's actually so fucking real. It's the, yeah, holy shit. That's actually so real. What do you mean by that? Wait, which sentence? This game active? Oh, sorry, I missed it. Yes, so personally, it's hard to tell exactly because PokeMMO, we don't have numbers on, what I can do is I can give you a few numbers, okay? We don't have, this is the most played Pokemon MMO by far. It's like not even close. Like this game probably has like 10 to 50 times more players than any other Pokemon MMO. It's like really, really drastic. Not that now more popular does not equal better. I think this game is the best Pokemon MMO, but if someone wanted to argue otherwise, that's totally fine. The numbers I can give you, Cranked, are that there are currently 283,000 Pokemon up for sale on the market, and these listings like reset or die off every 2 weeks or so. So this is, we've seen 284,000-ish Pokemon listed in the past 2 weeks, essentially 2 to 3 weeks. 16,000 different items. Let's go check. I think PvP stats are one of the best things to show people who are like curious about the game's numbers. So it's April 11th. Okay, so we're 11 days into this PvP season. Okay, there has been 178,000 PvP games in OU played, only OU, which is the most popular by far, but 178,000 OU games played in the past 11 days. I think that's the best way to explain PokeMMO is so much larger than people realize. And I mean, I always argue, like, I would bet like only 10% of the player base even plays PvP. I don't think it's that. It's not, you know, the thing to do for the, it is one of the things to do. There's been 96,000 randoms PvP games in 11 days, 178k OU. Yeah, I mean, I would argue it's like, I bet it's somewhere with like 10, I bet 10 to 20% of players play PvP, like actively. I wouldn't say I play PvP occasionally, but not actively. I wouldn't say, oh yeah, I'm part of that number. I'm not. I mostly shiny hunt, you know? Finding Nemo is an amazing movie. It's so good. 100%, dude. What are coins on TikTok? You have 29 coins. Shintian, thanks for sending the heart sticker. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Does that mean you sent things? I have 3 gifters on. I have 5 diamonds on. What does that mean? I have 5 diamonds on my TikTok live, guys. Weepy. Thank you, guys. I don't know what the fuck 5 diamonds means. I'm getting them. What are diamonds? I said diamonds. Diamonds. TikTok live. We Google. Diamonds are a virtual currency that creators earn by receiving gifts from viewers, which can be converted into real money. Oh, shit! I've already earned some real money from the TikTok stream? How is that possible? What does 5 diamonds equate to? Is it 5 cents? It's less than 1 diamond equals 0.005 USD. 1,000 diamonds are $5 US. Nice. That's amazing. El No Sabe. El No Sabe diamonds. Pepe laugh. You're live on TikTok? Yes, I am. Wait, people are typing El No Sabe in fucking TikTok? That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Holy guacamole. Bro's rolling in money. That means I have 5 times 0.0. I might have a penny. No, I have like 2.5 cents on TikTok. Holy shit, we can retire, boys. It's time to leave Twitch and YouTube behind. I am now a TikTok only streamer. True and real. Pack up your bags. It's time to cook. Taking the wife somewhere. Don't spend it all in one place, dude. Relax. That's crazy. Dude, zoom the cam more to the right of you. Zoom the cam more to the right of me. Like on the big dig? The right of like this or like that over away? Charu. Hey, we'll see, Spidget. We'll see if she's acting right tonight. That feels too much. I'm sorry. I actually take that back. I rescind that yo mama joke. That's crazy. Anyways. Huh? Yeah, move your head. You're yapping too much. I want to watch the big day. You could. This is just a YouTube video. You could. It's getting kind of big, bro. Look at this. It's kind of getting cleared out. We still have a long way to go. I could show you guys the end product, but that would ruin the edge. You got to go watch the full series. The Minecraft Big Dig. No thumbnails on each YouTube video. Fucking type project. Oh, it's a Friday stream, by the way. So this week streams are weird. I'm streaming what are diamonds? Yo, what's up, Fate? I'm streaming Friday and Saturday because I won't be live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm streaming, trying to get, yeah, basically. Does that make sense? As background noise? That's its intended purpose, Rascals, to be like background, like tick, 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 like Minecraft mining noises. Oh my god! Thank you for the 5 Chester taps, Fate, on TikTok. Oh my god! 5 big gesture taps. Oh my god, this is what I'm being reduced to. Holy shit! I need like 5 big jester tats. Are they called jester? Are they actually cats? I thought they were jester hats. NPC stream when? I feel like it sounds kind of fun to me, but it's so demeaning. I don't know if I could do that. Steely, yo, thank you for the Twitch Prime for 3 months. Thank you. Thank you. 5 big booms. Oh my god, 1 more jester cat. How is it not? It's a cat wearing a jester hat? Damn. The future is now. That is so funny. That is much better. No ads on here. Are there no ads on TikTok at all for this? That's kind of Giga Brain. Is that kind of the hack to watch on TikTok? You get 0 ads. That would be fucking Hackerman's. And you can send just gesture cats. If you really, really hate ads, that's kind of based. I've earned 36 diamonds, bro. That's like, diamonds are, you know, are they blood diamonds? That's fucked up. Diamonds are worth a lot of money, man. That must be a lot. What in the tickety talk? I'm here to make sure you have haters in every chat. Thank you, Dan from TikTok. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for the follows, the subs. Quick question. Lunar event. What do you need to get in the event? Like top of the ranks based on? Great question. It's from a mini game. I'm gonna rewind. Yo, quick question. In the Lunar New Year event, what do you need to get in the top 50? Like, what are the ranks based on? Great question. It's based on the, what's it called? The Abundant Shrine mini game, which is kind of like a survival, like wave survival-based Pokemon mini game, where you select certain Pokemon, are given certain moves and resources, like the ability to heal only a certain amount of time, and you basically have to, like, be the Pokemon and go through this dungeon and fight as many Pokemon as you can until you die. And there's like boss waves every few waves or so. And it's really as the person who lasts the longest. Now, the people who are getting top 50, you get a really unique like in-game vanity. To my knowledge, the runs, it's really difficult to be top 50. I'm pretty sure it's usually like 12+ hour runs. Like it is people who are in the same run for like 12 to 16 hours. It's an all day. I mean, think about it. I know it sounds, you're aiming to be top 50 in the world at something. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be like an all day thing, you know? So yeah, if you want to be top 50 in the world for that in PokeMMO, it's a lot. It's a grind. It's difficult. It's challenging, but it's really rewarding. And we get a lot of Pokeyen as well. Is that still going? No, that is during the Lunar New Year event. It's called the Abundant Shrine. I've always said I'm surprised they don't have something like the Abundant Shrine all year round. It is literally like the dungeon type of PokeMMO content they've always talked about. And people, I think people want. It's you don't even need you really don't even read resources to grind it. You only need to get to the 4th gym badge, and then you can go into it. It's very fun. It's strategic. It's challenging. It's rewarding. It's a lot. It's not like brain dead to grind, which is the tough part. It's difficult, but that's what makes it so cool. You know, it's engaging gameplay. True, Spidget. Now we're talking. Hurry up and get the shiny. Oh no, that's gonna be the new. I'm excited. Okay, Boja sent GG. Fate sent 1 times GG. Thank you so much. What's your favorite anime? Mine's Demon Slayer rank 1, One Piece close second. I can't handle this right now. You know about year round? True, Trainer Sam. What do you mean, Patrouski? You can literally go to Abundant Shrine right now, smiley face. How many Ditto boxes is a YouTube premium sub? What is this? I don't understand this question, Ignacio. I love you for asking it. I don't know what that means. What's up, Vera? How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. One Piece below Demon Slayer. Yeah, fuck. Wait, that's a good like. That's kind of a genius list because you trigger every type of person. Saying, oh yeah, my rank 1 anime is Demon Slayer, rank 2 One Piece, you might actually trigger every anime fan in the world with that. Like, if you trigger the One Piece fans, and you trigger the Demon Slayer haters, and you trigger the Demon Slayer... Well, you actually don't trigger the Demon Slayer fans. Fuck. That's unfortunate. D-Mid Slayer. I know that I have a problem with this. I try hard to not... We gotta... To be fair, I could understand someone calling Demon Slayer mid Slayer. I don't think Demon Slayer is mid. I think it's either really good or really, really bad. So it's kind of maybe it evens out to mid. I try to reserve mid for like things that are obviously I could see someone singing mid. I want to be careful about how I use the word mid because I feel like I wouldn't call the Minecraft movie mid. The Minecraft movie is just bad, but it's fun. You know, that doesn't mean mid. It's just not good. What's a good example of a mid movie? Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2 was mid. Gladiator 1 is amazing and a 5 out of 5. Gladiator 2 was mid. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like amazing either. Good charm. I don't know for how much longer I can hunt because I have to go. I got invited to get beers with the boys, so I think that's on my radar. Now, that doesn't start until for a little bit, but I don't know if I have a full charm in me. I don't have a full charm in me. Mid-movie, twitch.tv/Patrouski. True. Passengers mid. I vehemently did your troll facing. I can't believe. I mean, if you look at the reviews, it's really interesting. The average reviews for Passenger are that it's mid. It averages like a 6 out of 10. I couldn't believe it, man. I really think that movie is amazing. I went into that movie expecting to not like it and expecting it to be like kind of mediocre because of the reviews, and I walked away being like, oh my god, that was amazing. What the fuck? That movie? I thought it was so good. But yeah, Clarko gave it the same. I'm either seeing someone that isn't there or like, I don't know, man. Since you dodged my extremely valid Dittobox YouTube Premium math problem, I'll ask a valid question. I didn't dodge it. I just didn't understand. Is an alt account worth it to level my main account Pokemon with trade XP bonus? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's really good. But you don't have to use like... I feel like it's kind of going extra. You don't have to. I feel like it's not really like... I feel like it's overboard to worry about that, Ignacio. Also, like, if you do that, you'll get shinies on your alt account and not your main, and like not track up encounters. It was a little overkill, but I could be wrong. I'll stay for like 30 to 45 minutes of a charm kiwi if you have a free spot, but I can't stay the whole time. I'm sorry. What buff do you have active? I just have... Oh, it was Darkrai, but it went away. I just lost my Darkrai rip. Redeem alert pod. I do OT redeems every 2 weeks or so, but I appreciate I like you deserve an alert if you do one. I appreciate it, K4. What's like a mid movie? What's the drink today? Just one cherry cola. Just one fucking Harris Teeter brand 0 cherry cola. Nothing fancy. The sweet. I like the caffeine choice question. I'll leave the link. Oh, my bad. Thank you, Essence. You're fucking carrying me today. And Kiwi. Thank you so much, Kiwi. I appreciate it, guys. You don't have to give me charms at all. Dr. Pepper 0 is so much better than Diet Dr. Pepper. And I still like Diet Dr. Pepper is kind of mid. Where it's like I want the Dr. Pepper flavor, but like it's a little rougher. Do we see TikTok chats on stream? Unfortunately, I don't think so. How much is dono status from in-game like Pokeyen? I think right now it's actually really cheap. Like 3 mil, I think, for like 30 days. Dono status is about the cheapest it gets. RP is really cheap right now. It's fucking crazy, actually. I have not even have not. I don't know if I've ever seen RP this cheap. Our RP might literally be the cheapest it's ever been. Kind of wild. How much RP is dono? 1,500. 1,500 for 30 days. It depends on. You can do like cheaper. You can do, you know. There's event today. The secret-based screenshot competition ends on the 14th, so it ends in like 3 days. Ever had Coke with coffee? I don't like coffee. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. I don't like Coke either. To be fair, like, I don't like Coke is kind of mid to me, like original Coke. I like Coke Zero. I don't like original Coke. It feels too sugary to me, which is I don't feel that way about many things. Like syrupy, and I don't feel that way about most sodas. I just never grew up drinking Coke, Cola. I did a fossil from yesterday and didn't get a single fossil for 40 minutes. That seems. Now it depends on. I just don't know how efficiently you were breaking the rocks and stuff. Like that seems a little. It's probably a mixture of terrible RNG and maybe not the greatest efficiency. Maybe I'm wrong, or it's like even worse RNG than I'm anticipating. You know, Mountain Dew tastes like rat poison. It does, and I fucking love it. I'm not a fake fan. Okay, like I was duped by Mountain Dew. Okay, the same way many gamers were. Okay. Does Mountain Dew taste like rat poison and battery acid combined with a nice sweetness aftertaste? Yes, it does. And that's why I love it so much, Kika Chat. I'm pretty honest about, like, if you've never had Mountain Dew before and you drink it for the first time, you're probably like, holy shit, this is revolting. Like, same with most. If you don't drink soda, I didn't drink sodas for like 4.5 years or whatever. And then going back to, you're like, holy shit, this is like tough to stomach. Not drinking soda and then going back to soda it really makes you realize we probably shouldn't drink soda, but also yummy in my tummy. Okay, so you know what, humans like treats. What are you gonna do? Sue me. Is it much better? Yeah, I'm a big fan of. I am lucky I don't have a problem with aspartame. Like aspartame does not bother me. But for some, I empathize with those who it's like, oh yeah, like I fucking hate the aspartame aftertaste. I don't notice it. Coke Zero with store-bought ice cubes in a custom Coca-Cola glass. I respect the setup. But yeah, some people have real problems with it, which I kind of, you know, I unfortunate. It's usually just every 2 weeks. I just did it, K4, I think like two days ago. We just did Twitch rewards. So it'll probably be like, it's usually like 2 weeks, man. It's every 2 weeks or so. Usually on Thursday, it could be Monday, Thursday, usually start of the week, end of the week. Sorry to catch you, rough time, but I mean, it shouldn't be, hopefully shouldn't be in a rush, but we'll see if I can, want a Pat OT now. Yeah. It should just be like a, hopefully it's not too bad. Soda from glass bottle, the highest tier. You know what I'm gonna get flamed so much for this, okay? But I'm a fucking man of honesty, okay? You know what I love, chat? And I'll be so honest. And I think it's why I think I like Propel so much. Propel is like fine. But you know why I think of Propel being so good? It's those little like it's because Propel is in those fucking bottles that has like a sippy cup essentially thing on it. I don't know if that's, you know what I'm talking about? Let me get it. You guys can see. I kind of think anything that comes in a bottle with a little sippy cup thing is fucking so much better. It's embarrassing to admit that, okay? But you will literally never see me lying to you on stream. Let me... For better or for worse. Look, this... The, like, little sippy fucking cup part at the top. You, like, suck it through, man. It makes everything taste better. It is. Is it an effective gimmick? It's a gimmick, you know? Nipple tip is... Everything with a nipple tastes better. It's... I hate to fucking wake up the people who are asleep in chat right now. The sheeple. Wake up, sheeple. Anything drunk out of a nipple tastes better, okay? Grow up. It's time to admit the facts. Yeah, the Gatorade with the Gatorade has... Yeah, it tastes better. It tastes so much better out of that. You're not wrong. You know, you know, whether I like or dislike that fact, it's a fact, you know? Yeah, the Gatorade with the sippy thing, it tastes so much better. It's fucked up. Atlas, shut the fuck up. It's okay. I have your mom in the back pocket. Oh, so if we loot, we're chilling. Okay, we're chilling. How's your victory royales today? You getting W's? I always want to say, are you getting chicken dinners? Is that PUBG? Was that H1? What was the original? I want to say MOBA, not MOBA. What was the battle royale that gave you chicken dinners for winner chicken dinner? It was PUBG. I always think about that. It's kind of genius, like, design. That's something I never played the game. I never played PUBG, and I literally every time I think about winning a battle royale, I think of like winner chicken dinner. Wasn't there also like the golden pan was a bit? PUBG had some good. I never fucking played PUBG, but I know the memes like the golden pan. Start tomorrow. I'm not free tonight, and I'm not free tomorrow. I'm sorry, Ramel. This is a pretty bit, yeah. Because I'm going on a vacation, starting a little 3-day vacation, starting. Is it Monday? Wait, it's Tuesday? But I thought it was Monday. Wait, what? I'll be here Monday? I've been telling people I wouldn't be live on Monday this whole... Fuck! We're gonna be here Monday. Ah, shit. Well, I'll be live on Monday. Maybe chat. We'll see. Well, probably not. Well, I don't want to be live. Fuck. Well, I won't. Okay. I'll be live Sunday, but not Monday. Well, no, maybe I still won't be. I fucked my schedule. Shit. Monday stream? Well, I don't want to stream on the day before we leave. So I want to pack and get videos done, thumbnails. So I won't stream Monday. That is true. But I might stream Sunday now. That becomes the math. Shit. I mean, that's fine. Oh, no, I get to stream Shiny Hunting tomorrow. Puggy, you know? PUBG Monday? No, I have to get videos done before I sail out to sea. Gatorade out of the nipple bottle is like drinking it straight from the teat of the gator. I've never... Does Gatorade... I believe it. Fuck it. We should start spreading that myth. Gatorade... That's like a middle school level myth you would hear in like the cafeteria. Like, oh shit, did you guys fucking hear that? I can't believe Gatorade actually comes from gators. It's like milk, dude. Could just take the day off? What am I, a fucking loser? It's 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, Sigma grind for... I'm just kidding. I work a lot less nowadays. I probably work like... I don't fucking know. 40 to 60 hours a week. I'm kind of chilling. I'm chilling. Let me dry though. Common Florida fact. Yo, true for the Gatorade, the Gators. But it's really, I believe strawberry milk. It can't. It's so good. It can't be that simple. It can't just be syrup and milk. It has to be from a different source. 100%. I know most people out there are chalky milk fans, and I do love me some chalky milk. I think I do like strawberry milk. However, I think I do prefer strawberry milk. However, if I had strawberry milk as much as I've had chocolate milk, maybe I would be saying the opposite, right? I kind of feel like strawberry milk is so rare, it makes it feel more special. And strawberry milk is so sweet, where like if you had strawberry milk every day, you'd probably be revolted by it. Like you'd probably get disgusted by it, you know? I don't think I've had banana milk. Is that a common thing? Is that... I don't know if I've never milked a banana. Do they have nipples? I'm sorry. That's so stupid. I've never had banana milk. Oh, American food is revolting to us? I mean, that's a skill gap, but to each their own, to each their own. I understand flavor for those who have never tasted it is revolting. I'm sorry. I'm just that's too much. That's not very fair. You ever milked a banana? For gator milk? There are plenty of bananas to... Okay, never mind. This became... You guys are cooked, man. Banana milk is more of an Asian thing. Probably. Why? Is it more popular in Asian cultures or countries? Banana milk. Ingredients for banana milk. Original banana milk. Banana milk origin. Don't let anybody ever tell you this isn't an educational stream. Banana milk is a popular beverage in South Korea, originated in the 1970s as a response to a government campaign that encouraged milk consumption. Wow, the milk consumption shit was international, huh? I never... Wow, I thought that was maybe only an American thing. Damn. So the milk, the got milk shit was like international. That's crazy. We had chalky and strawberry in America. They had banana in South Korea. Interesting. Did you develop your yapping skills before this? Yes, I've had my yapping skills since I was born. I don't know how. People always ask, like, how do you just keep talking? I don't know how to teach you. I don't know how I do it, which is kind of not a good sign. If you don't know how, or like how you accomplish something, it probably shows you don't understand the skill itself. Yikes. Anyways, strawberry is a funny word. It's a great word, dude. His strawberry comes from a special mold. Good. I love mold, dude. Delicious. I was molded by the mold. I've always just been a non-stop talker. Like ever since I was a kid. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know, man. I personally, a guy like me, I self-undiagnosed all my problems, so I'm actually just good. It's a new hack that's come out. You just tell yourself you're actually fine and just don't go to a doctor, and you're just good. It's kind of like the American special. You just self-undiagnose everything, Giga Chad. Like, no, I actually don't have these things. Smiley face. I may or may not have been diagnosed at the ripe age of 8 years old and took medication for it until I was 18. We self-undiagnosed, Rob, so I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm totally fine now. It's gaslighting yourself into thinking your brain is normal. I've been off all psych meds since I was 18. I was on a cocktail of psych meds from the age of 8 to 18. I think I took... That's a whole lore and backstory. That's a whole thing. And I don't want people to think I'm like anti-medication. That's not true at all. I just personally found that for me, weirdly, it worked better. My life was better and I was happier when I was off of them. And I don't go with like, that sounds, I understand skepticism, but just, yeah, please don't stop taking your meds. If that's, the meme. The Copium King. No, this one's real, but I understand. If people can self-diagnose, you can self... That's what I'm saying, man. True. What's up, Warrior? That's what I'm saying, dude. Mrs. On to something. If people are going to self-diagnose, I'm going to self-undiagnose. Giga Chad. Is the amount of lures you have right now enough for a day of a single encounter? Probably a day's worth. I think you use about 10 an hour. So yeah, definitely. If you like shun it for a whole day, it's like 160 or so, like 16 hours or whatever. Fucking disaster. Yeah, dude, that's the. It just really depends. It just depends per person. That's it. It's a really tame answer. I'm very like middle ground on that stuff. Go talk to a professional and decide what's best for you, you know? PokeMMO has never had an Easter event to my knowledge. Tell me, how do I join your team? So my team is full. I'm in Team Mister, which is the most popular and best shiny hunting team in PokeMMO. We have, unfortunately, you know, the team size you could have in PokeMMO is 150 out of 150. So we just can't. To invite new people, we have to kick people. Now, I strongly encourage you to join a team. Anybody can apply to Team Mister. Now, that's not, you know, but it's just very difficult to get in because it's so demanded, right? It's just applying to, there's a lot of people that want in. I think it's very possible. Yeah. Yeah, do you ever think they'll increase the amount of people that can join a team? It's honestly an ongoing debate right now, like in Team Mister. Team Mister is like the fullest team in PokeMMO. We're always at 150 out of 150 members. A lot of people want to join. I mean, I think we're seen as the best shunning team in PokeMMO. Just like, not objectively, you can't really draw an objective thing, but I think socially, a lot of people view us as that. I'm not trying to like make crazy claims that some people get really upset when I say that. Like, no, I think my team's the best. If you think that, that's totally fine. I have no beef with that, right? Have fun, you know, whatever, right? We're trying to start like team wars, right? But in terms of like more members, I think it's possible they up the member count, but not too much, not much, right? I think the highest we'll see the member count go to, in my opinion, is maybe 200, maybe 300, but I kind of doubt it. Speaking from, I can speak for like Team Awk or Awk, right? Awk, who fuck, one sec, I fucked that up. That sucks. My shit auto-scrolled. That was so unfortunate. My shit... Okay, whatever. We're gonna... Ugh. Hope I don't get yelled at for that. That was unlucky. Sorry, my mouse, like, auto-scrolled. Anyways, I'm gonna go back in. I have to re-answer that question because something happened. Sorry, we're gonna... Okay. Okay. Rewind. Okay. Hey, Patrouski. Do you ever think they'll increase the amount of people that can join a team in PokeMMO? So it's a good question. It's honestly like really discussed right now in Team Mister and like in a lot of the more popular teams in PokeMMO. So Team Mister is constantly full at 150 out of 150 members, as you can see right here. And we have like a backlog of people like applying. Like, it's very full. A lot of people just socially view Team Mister as the best shiny hunting team in PokeMMO. I think there's, you know, a lot of the best hunters in there. You know, we do really well in events, yada yada yada. Not objectively, if you disagree, that's totally fine. A lot of people get really heated when I say like I personally think it's the best team. I think the average person thinks it's the best team, but some people disagree with that. That's totally fine. It's hard to quantify that. But it's the most popular team for sure. We have tons of people that want to get in, but only 150 people can be in the team. So to invite someone else, we have to kick someone else, which is not something we want to do or like to do. We only end up kicking people who have been inactive. I think the rule is, it's changed over time, and I'm no longer involved in that process. But for a while, it was like they had to be inactive for like 3 months. Like, it was like if you were inactive for enough months of time, we could kick you to invite someone else. That was the rule, right? Now, does raising the number of players allowed in a team just solve that problem? Not really, because it's a lot to manage, dude. I can speak as someone who co-led a team back in like 2014 called EBH, or 8-Bit Heroes. I co-led that team. I wasn't even like the only leader, right? And that team at its peak probably had like 30 to 60 players, and that felt like a ton. Like, I can't imagine what it takes to... It's a full-time job to manage 150 players, host events, manage quarrels. Like, in any team, there's going to be drama, there's going to be quarrels, there's going to be disagreements. Like, not everybody, we have 150 people. The odds are not everybody's going to like everybody. That's how it goes, right? I think, yeah, I feel like we would go to 2.5 pro. I think I could see the number getting increased to 200, maybe 300, but that feels kind of insane. You have to think about how much it is to manage for the captain. I think that's really what it comes down to. And if you want to have... I think I could see it being up to 200. That's fine. I think the friends list should be upped. Your friends list, you can only have like 100 friends in PokeMMO, which is like, I mean, a fair amount, but like, I would really like to see that number be higher, right? I can't add all the people I need to talk to in PokeMMO for sure. Like, unironically, it's a problem. Yeah, the friends list is I think step one versus the team. Most people don't I think Team Mr. is the only team that is like permanently full. I'm sure there's other teams that reach full status, but like Team Mr. is constantly fighting for space. It's one of our biggest problems. I don't think it's as big of a problem for most teams. I think we have other priorities we'd work on first, if that makes sense. I think friends list and then some sort of guild hall, or we either need to increase. I know Auk's been discussing this, the leader of Team Mr. We either need to increase the amount of players allowed on one channel or do something about a guild hall. It's been a real big problem for Team Mr. Every time we host an event, we can't get everybody on the same channel. If we do like a draft or like some sort of like picking teams for a shiny war, we literally cannot get everybody on the same channel because we have so many people playing that the servers can't support. And then so we either need to increase the amount of players around on a channel, increase the server capacities, or I don't know if that really matters, or just build I would love a guild hall. I think a guild hall for Team Mr. everyone to go to hang out at, meet. And you could probably do a guild hall and then have that area that like a instanced area that other people can't access, and that it's like you could have an unlimited player cap there because the max would be 150, right? So that player cap solves your server cap as well if you build a guild hall, right? I would love to see a guild hall. A guild hall would be beautiful to like. I know that Team Mr. would spend so much Pokeyen pimping out the guild hall. If there was you could spend 100K or $1 million to build portraits or paintings or just decorate the guild hall, I would dump so much money into that for the team. Like that would be so fun. So guild hall is something that's been discussed in the community for a long time. I don't know if the PokeMMO devs, if that's even on their radar. I don't know what's that on the priority list, but it's a cool discussion. It's a relevant discussion. I guess you could make a sister team, but then you have to like appoint someone to be the leader of that, and then they have a lot of responsibilities, and you kind of have to, as the main leader, it's still the same problem of like more responsibilities and more, you don't have time, right? Half F? Oh, we have a little F, mini F. Yeah, I think guild halls really add to the MMO feelings for sure. Yep, guild halls with trophies, dude. There's so much cool stuff you could do. There's so much, in my opinion. A guild hall would be amazing. Hello, Mr. Patrouski. What's up, Tatsuya? Sorry for the super late reply. This might be the best on the playlist. I respect the fuck out of that take. It's a good song. It's a little edgy in my opinion, but like good. And it's a wubber. I used to start streams with this for a while. Mini F, all good now because we're chilling. I'm not dropping any frames, so I feel like if stream is lagging, hopefully it may be a Twitch issue. I'm not sure. I see no connection, frame drops, or any issues on my end. I've had no lag. Okay. Yeah, no issues on my end, but I understand. You know, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Gone now. There we go. Easy peasy, boys. Refresh was good. What's up, Thick Piff? That's a banger name. Look at well, that's mental trainer, but do you have any recommendations? No, dude, you're fine. From Safari Zone into the Nets as a new player. You gave me enough information, right? I respect, because you have the awareness, because you were so kind about asking it, I will give you an answer. Very sweet of you. I respect that a ton. If you're going from like, so you also like display you understand what's happening. Like you're Safari grinding. Yeah. So if you're a Safari grinder, I recommend getting a catching Breloom. Safari grinding from scratch until you can afford a catching Breloom or a catching Smeargle, and then start catching, depending on what regions you have done. Ditto is fantastic. Ditto, maybe get like a Cloyster for trainer reruns. If you're transitioning from scratch money-making method, I would go a catching Pokemon. If you're doing Dittos, preferably a Smeargle. So Smeargle into catch Dittos if you have Hoenn done. If you don't have Hoenn done, it's more complicated to do. If you have Sinnoh done, you can do trainer reruns. If you have like Unova plus another region, you could do Jimmy runs. It depends on what regions you have done. But some combination of Ditto farming, because you want consistent yen. If you're a player transitioning from scratch Safari farming to the next step, you want consistency. You don't want to do breeding for profit, flipping, like all these high capital requirement things. You want to do consistent money making to build your capital. Jimmy runs, trainer reruns, Ditto farming, Torkoal farming is really good right now specifically. Nincada farming is solid. What else? Fossil farming is really good. Those are the biggest recommendations I would give you. Hopefully that helps. Really appreciate the detailed question. What's up, Ruff? I'm good. I'm kind of starving. I need to go eat food in a sec, but I'm good. What's up, TM? How you doing, dude? Okay, being a non-zooter, but like not educated zooter, and reading this sentence is so funny to me. Bro, R2 on that contraption knocked me the fuck out. I set it to cloud mode and it was chucking. I love that I don't know what the fuck that means. I set it to cloud mode and it was chucking is so funny. Not understanding what you're talking about. I mean, I assume it's like a vape thing, but that's very fucking funny. Stoner lingo? Yeah, like that's... Was that English? The fact that you could unironically say, yeah, so then I turned it to cloud mode. It's so good. I wish I could fucking turn my desktop into cloud mode. That goes hard. That's funny, dude. Currently taking my first region. I'm not opposed to the ground that comes with it once Kano is done. More fire region. There's one second time too. I think if you're a new player, Unova's always the best region to do. Unova, but even nowadays, like Sinnoh and Hoenn are great, so it depends. If you're just in Kanto and you have Kanto done and you're looking for money making methods, I think EV trading and XP trading is your best bet. I just finished Unova 4 and it's leveled up for SVD. My monster level to one shot the Rapidash hordes. Who level to one shot the Rapidash hordes? Do you have a choice specs or a choice band? What are you using? I would try to get like a damage item. If you're too low level for Rapidash, you could maybe try Heatmore near Unova. That's a tougher one. There's Unova. No, we're doing it off stream, German. I just couldn't focus. I have not played. My entire Steam friends list is playing Schedule 1, but I have not played it. What's the strat to prevent shiny rolls from teleporting? Arena Trap. It's a really good, quick question. Arena Trap allows you to trap any Pokemon, any shiny. If you're shiny hunting them on with teleport, always just have, you could just have a level 100 Arena Trap Pokemon in the back. You just switch to it as soon as you get a shiny, and there you go. Yeah, block works. There's other things that can work, but Arena Trap is just so easy. Anybody can go grab like a level 100 Arena Trap trio, you know? You could also use teleporter. Yeah, there's things that work, but Imprison is a really unique one that like is needed at some spots. Imprison's a cool move. I like that really matters for shiny hunting. Arena Trap does not work on flying mons. I believe that is correct. I'm trying to think of if there's a flying mon with teleport. I'm not sure. Mean Look, yeah. Love from Italy? Yo, appreciate it, dude. As a new player, don't ask me about pizza. As a new player, your videos are helping a lot of... Dude, I'm honored to fucking hear it, dude. Much love to you, man. But, dude, what's shiny are you hunting? I'm hunting 8K, oh, your 8K encounters into the legendary. Dude, hell yeah, man. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to luck. Good luck to luck, man. I'm just happy you're playing the game and enjoying it. Klutz Trick Assault Gear also works. Yeah, like, fuck, there, yeah, there, yep. If you're not ending just quite yet, substitute rate him today. Poggies. No, actually, no. Oso. Here, you got Oso. Let me hit 20K. No, I raid Spidget all the time, so it's fine. I'm honored to hear it, Larcy. Happy to have you. I'm lucky people watch me, dude. I love this game. I play a game that I love very much. I'm honored that it's insane to me to think there's enough people in 2025 that play the game that I love so much, that I played for so many years just out of passion, that I could make videos on it for a living. You know, it's crazy. It's one of the most, there's a lot of negatives right now in the world, and it's easy to get swept, and you know, understandably get swept up in them. It's really fucking rough in a lot of ways, right? One of the most beautiful positives is I feel like it's really cool that the most amount of people, more than ever in the history of the universe, can have a niche job, like just doing what they love, you know? It's kind of beautiful. Yeah, Spidget and Pat, that is true. Me and Spidget are pretty similar. Isn't Spidget also from Maryland? Am I mistaken? I feel like he's also like from the same state as me. Like we're very similar people. Or no, is he yeah, he is. Yeah, it's like me and Spidget might be long lost brothers. It's kind of a good meme. Yeah, Maryland's based. Now I'm over in Virginia like a virgin, sadly, but that's okay. I miss Maryland. But I'd rather be with my wife wherever state that is, okay? Easy peasy. I'm from the place pizza was created, so I'm gonna tell you something. I know. Enjoy it as you love. What a sweet. What the. Dude, I have a lot of strong food opinions, Velos. And that's all they are, is opinions, okay? And I don't like Italian pizza. And it's always like, it's very like typical American. I like pizza with a shit ton of toppings. And generally, Italian pizza is focusing on refining the simpler tastes of getting the perfect cheese, the perfect tomato sauce, the perfect crust, getting the perfect burn on that crust, the perfect edge, maybe like a little bit of basil, right? From my ignorant understanding. I don't like refining of simple flavors, I guess. I like but my point being, that's a very hotly debated hot topic on stream a lot of times. But I love seeing the fucking based, enjoy it as you like it, and always share pizzas. Actually, that's the beauty of pizza, right? It is kind of the perfect like sharing with other people food. A little thick. I lean like, my favorite style of pizza is Detroit style pizza, and then I really do like Chicago second. I like a thick crust. Yes, very soon, Oz. Very soon. Put the encounters in the bag. Never share pizza, no matter how big it is. It's so cruel. Oh, man. Alrighty. Alrighty, fellas, that's gonna mark 20,000 encounters and also be the end of the stream. I will be live tomorrow on Saturday, and I might even do the catch event if it lines up, which will be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching, as per normal, as per usual. Like the stream if you enjoyed it, dislike if not. Subscribe on YouTube for daily PokeMMO videos. I do upload every single day regarding PokeMMO, and then I stream on Twitch, usually Monday through Thursday. This week is a little different. Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET is when we start, and we go for as long as I want to that day. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the channel financially, you can do so. Link to down below. YouTube membership. You guys do the drill. Just have a great day. Play PokeMMO. Good luck on your shunts. Have fun. Play the games you enjoy. Do the things you enjoy in those games. And I will see you guys later. Peace. Reno. Get 5 more encounters, fucking boys. I gotta go clean up. I gotta go shower. I gotta go pregame. I gotta go. I'm having drinks with the boys, man. They wanted some Friday beverages. I'm starving as well, so I have to like eat something, but not eat too much, because drinking on an empty stomach is Giga Chad. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Let's go raid Spidget. Raid. This is my first time ever streaming on TikTok. I feel like it went... I was really nervous about it, but it actually went pretty well, in my opinion. I ignored them too much, but we'll work on that. So shout out to all my TikTok viewers: Eboja, Fate, Shintian, ... Jun, Veo, and Lay. Okay, we're calling out the lurkers just to say thank you. I'm gonna peace out. I'll see you guys later. Have a beautiful fucking Friday, boys. Peace, peace, peace.